Well, that wasn't a great start to everything. Took 15 minutes for this game to compile its shaders, and then it took me another 10 minutes to sign into a goddamn Sony account to play this on PC. Thank you, wonderful world of technology and all the massive corporations that own it. Thank you for making everything a giant inconvenience. Can we just go back to the days of like cartridges where we blow in them and that was the worst thing we ever had to deal with? That was at least understandable. Like, oh, just some dirt in there. But also, thank you for the sub, Arathara, for your 13-month sub. Also, thank you, Bad Boy Beta, for the 73-month sub. Read YouTube announcement video title, it all ends where, well, I'm not dying after this, you know? Or I don't think I am. Who knows? Scary game, you never know. Kill the squirrel? Why would he want me to do something so terrible? You think I forgot about that and what it does to you? Not much. Let me throw some dirt in my eye? I mean, that's what it feels like to be involved in video games these days. Just like, here's some mud for your face. It is about killing those obnoxious teenagers. Actually, I'm going to try to get everyone out alive. Because I failed doing that when I played through the game originally. I got a couple people killed. So I'm going to rectify my mistakes, chat. Everyone gets out alive this time. So, you know, I'm going to be the best cinematic gamer you've ever seen. Like, no mistakes. I already know all this game's tricks. And you can redo things, I think, easier now. Without replaying the entire game. But in other horror game news, chat, did you see those Silent Hill 2 reviews coming out today? Like 9s and 10s. I'm like, holy fuck, did they actually do it? Did they actually, like, pull it off? Bloober Team and Konami? Paid? Come on, Konami ain't gonna be like, yo, it's too stingy with money to go paying for reviews. Or at least that many. Hope it's actually good. Well, I'll find out in like 2 more days. Like on the 6th is when you can play it early, I think. An IGN 9 or an actual 9? Well, it's getting like 9s and 10s from everywhere, so I'm assuming that's about as good as you can get these days. Guess noface.com? I know everyone already saw it. Noface.com? I have no idea. But hey, maybe this one will actually sell well and they'll want to make more Silent Hill games because like apparently the first good thing that's come out of it since PT 10 years ago. Gaming journalists are bigger horror. Oh, come on now. Come on, let's think a bit more like, yo, think a bit more about this and just, yeah, journalists bad. Like, journalists bad is not exactly the freshest take out there. You can disagree with journalists. That is something you need to understand. It's always been okay to disagree with journalists, especially opinion, op-eds. But you know what? I've just gotten really tired of all like, you know, and this is like, oh, journalists the enemy. That's whatever. Facecam, sorry. Oh, okay, facecam. Yeah, I never use facecam. Or like very rarely do I use it. How about critics are worthless? I mean, I'm a critic. Am I worthless? No, I mean, I'll take my jokes on journalists when I can, when I think I have a good one. But there has to be something more than just like, hey, journalists bad. You need them with more substance, I feel. Why do they always remake the second game like Resident Evil 2? Well, technically they'd already remade Resident Evil 1 before they got to remaking 2, so that one actually makes more sense than you think. When it comes to remaking Silent Hill 2, technically they already remade Silent Hill 1 as well years ago on the Nintendo Wii. It was like a complete reimagining of it though. But in this series case, Silent Hill 2 stands alone. You don't really need to have played 1 to understand anything that's going on in it, since it doesn't really have any connection plot-wise. It's just a location. So that's the reason. It's also considered to be like probably one of the best video game plots out there. UC Home Safety Hotline got DLC. Please return to that game. I love the little bits. Yes, I actually heard about that. It's like Christmas-themed DLC. I'm debating whether I want to wait until Christmas to play it though, since there's not really too much like Christmas-related like games you can play. So I think I'll hold off until Christmas or like, you know, December to play through that DLC, since it only will take 1 stream. But how's everybody doing, chat? Chat, I got good news for you. Hold on, before I got like hold in this burp first. Good news is the Star Wars Outlaws video is finished. All wrapped up. I'll be releasing it tomorrow on Patreon. And then a day or two later, I'll be releasing it on YouTube. So yeah, I'm so glad to be done with the brain rot of that fucking game. I am legitimately tired after working on that game. It's just been... I've always been indifferent to Star Wars, but I think I actually now hate it after spending so much time with Outlaws. I think I've come around like I hate Star Wars. Yeah, that's gonna be out tomorrow. I think it's pretty good. I think everyone's gonna like it. So, hey, give it, even on the Patreon, maybe consider it so you can watch it a bit early and like without ads and uncensored, as long with all the other cool stuff I do on Patreon. Or you can, wait a day or two. Hey Dartigan, quick question. How much did this remake cost? I think this is like 60 bucks on Steam. You went to a D&D club and met the inn? That's a typo, by the way. Okay, well, I like the mystery of it, though. But hey, good on you for going to D&D, man. Darth Vader's still good in Outlaws. Darth Vader in Outlaws is basically the same thing as like a human resource staff worker who's just there to like fire an employee who has been, not performing well. That's really all he does in it. He just sent off to like fire a dude. It's like, Inspector, Sliro, you have not completed your mission. You're fired. That's it. It's like the worst use of Vader I've ever come across. After the next Ubisoft game, the way things are going, there might not be a proper Ubisoft game. They might get sold off to Tencent now, which I didn't think was possible since I thought the French government would, never allow that. Speaking of Outlaws, I read the funniest article defending that game that stated that yes, the plot doesn't get started until the third act, but it doesn't need it. Doesn't. Well, one, it did. That's not true. The plot gets started pretty quickly. It's just boring the entire way through. So whoever wrote that is, well, let's just say you're allowed to use a journalist's bad argument when that's what they write. Girlfriend finally got me to join her D&D campaign. It was fun. Oh, the girlfriend got you into it, not the other way around. That's unique. One of the players brought me a set of dice since I don't have... I actually got when I went to the Ren Fair, I was also gifted a really nice set of dice. They're up on my shelf right now. They're like metal, and they're all fancy. You played full price for the same game, but with a few new cutscenes and a different soundtrack. Basically stuff that could have been... You foolish man. I'm a professional. This is a tax write-off for me. And I get paid to play video games. This ain't the same situation as me and you. I mean, this ain't the same situation for you or a casual gamer. This is a business purchase. I'm okay? Hey, you're okay. Very cool dice. I should show them off at some point. Even though I have never played tabletop D&D before, I was like, you know what? Those dice look pretty cool. Maybe I will play D&D tabletop eventually. Might get a 3D printer so I can print out some like terrain and figurines. How would you sum up this game? Good, bad, mediocre? I sum up this game as like, do you like 2000s horror movies? Because that's what it sets out to be, and that's what it more or less accomplishes. Gameplay-wise, it's just the cinematic experience where you're like pretty character models and environments, and you walk around them cinematically. I think I dubbed this game as like you have a shuffle button. I mean, you'll saunter because you can't really move very fast. You gotta saunter everywhere. Among other things that I remember memeing about. I memed the hell out of this game. I'm not gonna lie. I had a lot of fun sending this one before. So, kind of, was like looking forward to playing it again. Siphon Filter sim videos. If I made any of those would be up on the Patreon because those would count. Siphon Filter's an old series, so it would count as a classic sim video. But that could actually happen. I did like Siphon Filter 1 and 2 back on the PlayStation 1. So I might end up sending at least one of them for the Patreon. So I recommend checking out that Patreon, boy. Check it out. Pretty cool. There's already lots of cool stuff out there, including a Silent Hill 1 and 3 video. Looking forward to your ideas if everything's still wrong with these. Yeah, I'm still debating on how to go about doing that. But it would be nice for like some short form content on YouTube. Are you going to let Emily die? I'm going to try to keep everyone alive because I got a few people killed originally when I played through this game back in the day. Back in the day of 2014. We were so naive back then, chat. So naive. What have we learned since then? That the world is a scarier place. Most hated and least hated character in this game. You're not supposed to like any of these characters. They're all terrible people. That's the thing about these kind of horror movies, is they don't want you to really get attached to anyone. So you don't feel sad when they die. In fact, you kind of root for it. You miss the Telltale games. They're still around though, right? They got bought out and then like transformed into something else, and they released an Expanse game, and they're apparently working on a sequel to The Wolf Among Us. But it's apparently taken them a very long time. One thing I hope they change is Chris's involvement with that prank. He seems to get punished the worst. My Josh. You mean in this game? I don't think they changed anything plot-wise. They even use like all the same character animations and voice work. They just like, here's this game and a new graphics engine and some new camera angles. But this is a horror game. Does that logic really fit here? It's a horror experience. Logic rarely fits. Sometimes a good horror doesn't even have much logic. Resident Evil is like Evil Dead. What is this? I don't think Resident Evil is like Evil Dead, especially modern day remade Resident Evil. This game, I said before, is more like late 90s, early 2000s horror movies. So think like I Know What You Did Last Summer, Scream, those kind of ordeals. Will this scare me? God, no. Of all the horror games I've played, this is like not going to be doing anything. Don't forget the girls are also now uglies. Is that true? I don't think they are. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. Crazy to realize that Resident Evil 7 will be 10 years old. I mean, it doesn't feel like it's that long ago, does it? I mean, the fact that fact game graphically still holds up is nice, though. I like that, 10-year-old, games now. Like, that still looks good to me. Are the star wipes coming back for this game? Well, unless I can do them on stream, probably not. This game need a remaster? Technically no, but you know what? Since it's being released on PC, I'm kind of glad they went back and touched things up. Since it probably would have looked kind of old. But it's fine. I mean, technically, we can make the same argument for does Silent Hill 2 need a remaster? Does Metal Gear Solid 3 need a remaster? And the answer there is also still kind of no. But since they apparently can't even, like, re-release the original version of Silent Hill 2 anymore, you kind of have to remaster it. Kinda gotta remaster that stuff, chat. Kinda gotta. Kinda gotta, shoulda, woulda, coulda. This is an inaccurate depiction of Wendigos. This is also an inaccurate depiction of humans. You can also, I think that's more insulting. Take your pick. Are you team Wendigo or are you team human, chat? Oh, let's see. I think I should go ahead and get started. Let me see if I can record this using Bandicam. I like my Bandicam, and I hate that I can't use it recently. Did you know that you send Minecraft story mode? I've sent Minecraft. I have 3 Minecraft story mode send videos. Yeah, of course I do that. Yeah, I mean, I kind of know every game I've sent because I worked on it for hours and hours. All right, tell me if you hear video static in my mic when I turn this on. All right, I'm recording now with Bandicam. Is it all sounding clear mic-wise, or are you guys getting crackling and popping? No static? Oh, finally, I get to use Bandicam again. I've had to use OBS so much recently. Alright, let's get going. Why can't I use my controller? Wait, does this not use a PlayStation 5 controller, only uses a PS4 controller? Alright. Okay. I see how you are. Just 1 second, chat. Had to swap out your hardware. Oh, okay, there we go. There we are. Alright. So, been a while. But here we are. Like I said, this was the very first game I ever live streamed back in the day. So, special place in my heart. Hopefully, we have a good... It'll only take like 2 streams to get through it. It's not a long game. Speech, language, extreme content censoring for the children. Subtitles. We'll leave subtitles on, but we'll make them small. Borderless. Screen percentage, frame rate limit. Off. Vertical sync off. Camera and aspect. Hardware. Overall view distance far. Ultra. Okay, that looks pretty good to me. Chromatic aberration, though. Yeah, no, thank you. Film grain. Okay, we will also reduce. For a game like this, most games I usually turn motion blur off entirely, but we'll just set it for low. Oh, this game has ray tracing? Can I even use that, though? I've heard this game has some, like, performance issues. I will try it out. We'll see. We will use DLSS as well. We'll go for balance. Also, Sista A, thank you for the 10 gifted memberships in YouTube chat, by the way. You should make yourself sound as awkward as you did back then. I can't do that anymore. I'm a professional now. Alright, let's see if this... Would you like to keep these settings? Yes. Alright, look at that. Look at that face. Back in the day when people were that impressed by facial capture. Alright. I'm gonna do the thing where I turn my lights off as well. Gotta set the mood. Alright, it's now properly scary in here, I think, sort of. Except for all the RGB. So it's actually like dark, but now it's like, you know, ravey dark. Ravey dark is a new description I am now coining. It's for like when you have, you know, shadows, but you know what? Lots of like colorful lights. Sounded so young during my original sins. That was actually me trying to make myself sound older. So that, you know, that was me like, you know, speaking deeper than I naturally do, and also changing a lot of stuff during like editing. Nowadays, I barely do any of that. So I don't actually sound any different from my normal speaking voice. I just, one, learned to use my voice a lot better, and stop editing it so much. What am I drinking? I am drinking the spookiest of drinks called Diet Pepsi. Starting a new story will override your current progress and access to the episode menu. Well, it's a brand new game, so I don't know why they're giving me this warning. Why is this mouse on screen? Get that off there. Butterfly effect is bullshit. Resident Evil Sin video? What do you mean Resident Evil Sin video? I've sinned all of them already. I'm out of Resident Evil games until they make some new ones. Can't wait for the awkward doctor scenes where he takes you out of the game. Well, that's their thing. They do that even their dark picture stuff. Still Chronicles? Ew. Spooky butterfly. Got veins all over my body. I mean, that's what steroids will do to you. Am I going to redo this sim video? I am going to record this, but if I do a video on it, it would probably be something smaller form, where instead of going over every single thing, I'm thinking of like maybe doing that for this and Metal Gear Solid, you know, Delta, where I just make like a 10-minute video called "Everything's Still Wrong with It," where I just speak in, you know, broadly instead of like, you know, minutely going over every single little detail. Basically take what I do with the opening sin, that's usually like 2 to 3 minutes long, and like expanding that into an entire 10-minute long video. Do you really get garbage pickup here on this mountain lodge that you have to take a trolley to get to? I don't think the garbage man runs up here. Wait, I don't remember this scene from the beginning either. This is new. Yeah, don't approach wild male deers when they have antlers. That means they're in rut and they can frickin' kill you. Moments of the story, you will be under pressure, used, washed. Or the left stick. Try it now. Wait, what? You just gotta, like, do that. You fail to keep inside the boundary, you will draw attention. So they, instead of having, like, the motion controller thing, you gotta keep still, it's that now. That's actually worse. Is that a moose? That is not a moose. Yeah, no, you're dead. Things are gonna run you through. Failing already? I succeed in life, alright? Moose. Moose, not moose? Did you just use moose to stay in the bar? What? No, I'm using controller.
Jeez, Josh. Once again, brother, you've outdone us all.
Purity ring? Well, she's the good girl of the group, you know. You disable Steam input, you might be able to get motion controls back. Oh yeah, good. I'll check that out, actually. Thank you. I'm assuming that's just in their options. Have you sent all the current Dark Pictures games? I'm missing the final one. I played through it, but I haven't got around to making a send video on it yet. There's a girl who's excited that a guy that she likes who has a girlfriend is writing her, you know, a love note. Just like all the modern kids do these days.
You actually did this.
Until Dawn again? Well, yeah, that's how things... We don't get original games anymore. Everything gets remade. Considering what's in your classic sim videos, can you briefly tell me what you think of every Silent Hill game? I can tell you the first 4. How about that? Silent Hill 1, I really like for like a PlayStation 1 game. It's one of the top ones I'd actually point towards. It's definitely better than Resident Evil 1 and 2 of its time. Silent Hill 2, really damn good. It's one of the few games that doesn't sound like when you describe it, doesn't sound like a video game. It sounds more like a really well done plot of a movie. Gameplay wise, still kind of falls short. 3 is pretty good, but a little weak, and was the series starting to fall off a little bit, even though I like all of the characters in it. And 4 was just bad. 4 is just like half finished. It's annoying to play, but has a really solid idea for a plot. Yeah, I definitely feel like they've made this opening a bit longer. Warm the tush. Game was too short. I don't mind games that are like 8 to 10 hours long. I mean, it's empty. You don't really need to put it back on, you know what? Yours nice. Alright, someone said I could potentially, like, get motion controls back by turning off Steam inputs. Is that in this right here? Motion motion sensors in it, but don't move type. Don't move event will always work by using the motion sensor function of the controller. Stay still to pass the event. The don't move event will always work by using left stick. Okay. The don't move event will change based on your last used input. Okay, let me like change this to passive. Yeah, that's what I want. Did they ever see what these kids' parents do to have like a gigantic lodge on top of a mountain? Oh yeah, I remember this game controls like shit on foot. It's like playing a David Cage game. Oh, look at that. They're all underage drinking. Parents invest in Bitcoin. Oh, they were early investors. That makes sense. That's called assault, ladies. You wouldn't like it if someone did that to you. Think the dad's a movie producer? Oh, that would make sense for why his son is in like special effects or something. What inspired you to have a star wipe in your old sim videos? I just wanted, it was mainly because I think it was this game where I introduced it at. Is just that there were so many jump scares in it that it was just boring to say, oh, here's another jump scare over and over again. So just to get through them quickly and also just make it into like a visual joke is like, here, let me like make it goofy looking. Because I found if you added like a stupid star wipe effect, which is like one of the worst transition effects out there, it just completely destroys the idea of a jump scare. But eventually even I got tired of that joke and I suspended it. Oh wait, I'm not done exploring that spooky room that boys are sleeping in. Boy smell. Go back in. Okay, I think I'm discovering that film grain plus ray tracing is kind of hard to look at. Let's see. Full volume, reflections. Let's turn off film grain. There we go. That's much better without the film grain. So much better. Why does everything want to add film grain over everything? It's like adding Vaseline. Wait, what? Okay. Oh man, that's perfectly good pizza you got down there. I mean, it's just like in what looks like, you know, beans, but hey. Oh, never mind, they got plenty. So wasteful, though. I can actually smell the marble countertops, chat. It smells like rich people stuff. Alright, I think that's all there is to, you know, look for in this lodge. Unless we can check the computer real quick. Hey, it's been fun hanging out with you. No one gets me like you do. Come and find me later. I'll be waiting, Mike. I want to know, does Mike actually draw this? Because he does not strike me as the artist type, from what I remember him in this game. He doesn't strike me as the type... Actually, none of these characters strike me as the type that could do a full-on drawing like that. Read the sub message? What? Can you repost it? Because I don't see the sub message. Okay, there it is. What if Jesus was called Freakus and he was crucified for being freaky? He was.
God.
He was crucified for being freaky. And I don't know, maybe Jesus was like a weird name back at the time. I don't know. Okay, maybe I was under the wrong... I was under the, you know, the assumption this was just a straight up port of the old game with like new graphics. This is like entirely new stuff. Maybe it's like slightly new stuff here and there. Kind of like a remake. Maybe I like a light remake. I mean, you do. I don't know. It depends on how much new stuff there is in it. They extended the prologue, oh, so it's only the prologue that got extended. I like the goth shirt she put on, though. Nice touch. So is this game too loud for you guys? Let me know if the audio is rough. I mean, we're all like, oh, she's gonna go like meet this cute boy, but she knows this guy has a girlfriend. He's like, I'm gonna go like cheat, help this guy cheat. Not as cute as you think, Mike. What's up?
Hey, Hannah.
How you doing? You look pretty. Nice glasses. Can I see your feet?
Maybe we should start with a little,
Feet? I mean, make it out.
And see where it goes from there.
Damn, he didn't mention just strip.
Just take your shirt off.
He meant you'll just like make out or something. You know what?
Hannah, hey, don't. It's just a stupid
Ow!
prank.
Literally, fuck! I turned my lights off. I mean, this is going to be turned into a murder mystery chat. But this is just your average TikTok video.
Sorry, Hannah. This all got out of hand,
Mike.
You guys are
A girl
jerks.
gets
Feel that?
pranked on TikTok Live 2024. Yeah, like it ain't that traumatic, okay? Not enough to run out into a blizzard in the woods at night. Wake Josh.
Josh. Fuck.
Le fuck. Pardon my French.
Hannah! What's going on? Where's she going?
It's fine.
She just doesn't like being a
It was just
TikTok
a
star.
prank, Han.
What did you do?
Just messing around, Dad. It wasn't serious.
You jerks!
No, wait, come back. We can't go help you.
Should we go after her?
You know, I kind of think you're the last person she wants to see right now, Mike.
I mean, it's your friend who went running out into the middle of the forest at night during a snow. Maybe you should go help. Like, yeah, they'll be fine. Wait, snow check time. Did they like make? Oh, I think they definitely improved the snow. They hitting my buttons, chat. They're like, oh, we got snow deformation. I will never not be amused by good snow deformation. These characters are dumb. They're kind of meant to be, though. Keep that in mind. They're aiming for like 90s, 2000s horror movie characters. That's why they all look like they're like late 20s, but they're playing
Hannah!
college kids. Draw a snow penis? I need good lighting for that. Some of the new faces seem wrong. It does seem like it. I don't mind them because they look pretty wrong back in the day too. If you go back and look at that, some of them they're pretty gormless looking there. Sam is quick to chastise the group for what she was doing. Yeah, well, that's because she's a hypocrite. Okay, yeah, we got this stuff. None of these character traits matter for this girl because, well, reasons. Back totems. Indigenous tribes believe the butterflies brought dreams and premonitions. Mystery Man. 1952, the twins. I know there was like sort of like a VR sequel to this game that was set in the past where they were like in the asylum. before like everyone got killed by the cannibal people. So I'm wondering if any of that will like, you know, show up in this game. I'm trying to direct the beam, but it won't let me do anything but move forward. The Quarry, no, Quarry is separate from this. There's like a VR game that was made for like the first Sony VR. That was sort of like a prequel to this that was set in like the insane asylum you visit in this place. As it's being overrun by Wendigos. You enjoy the game but see no reason to rebuy it. I mean, I can definitely understand that argument. The only reason I did is because this game's a little special to me because it's the first game I ever live streamed, and hey, it's a different kind of purchase for me. I gotta write it up on my taxes. Let's see if this snow falls off the tree. Oh, it does. There you go. Points in my book. Snow falls off trees realistically.
Hannah?
You know, you could yell. This seems like a yelling kind of situation. But yeah, we got a lot of people tonight watching on both YouTube and Twitch. So hey everybody, how you doing? Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't. Also check out my Patreon, my Discord, all that cool stuff. Go on, go on. This is your property, girl. You don't have anything to be afraid of. You've probably been out here all the time during the day. Anna made it far into the forest. She was that traumatized, alright? Boom! Like, wait, what? Okay, that's new and also very stupid. This is like, yo, fast. This is giving me the wrong inputs for the controller I'm using. I hate that. It's a handicap. Follow footprints. Follow footprints. This one really wanted some cooked tuna. Right, you're made friends with that already. You're good.
Huh? Jesus! Fuck! Shit!
You just really made your
Damn,
grandma
Hannah.
sad taking the Lord's name in vain and swearing like that. Did Supermassive work in this? I think they did.
Hannah! Hannah! Hello? Hannah! Oh my god, you must be freezing.
Yeah, that was real dumb of you.
Oh, I'm such an idiot. I'm so dumb. Hannah? Beth?
Hmm. How old am I? I'm in my 30s. I'm in those good old 30s, you know, the good years. Also, Lord X Rush. Thank you for 50 memberships, dude. Thank you.
Jesus Christ.
Thank you very much. And anyone got a, you know, a gift sub from, gift membership from Lord Rush? Give him a big thank you.
Fuck! No!
Well, that's still the same. You know, it's really hard to hang on from anything with your own body weight with one arm. Practically impossible. Doing it with two, your weight with someone else's is impossible. Drop Hannah, let go. Yeah. Make it extra sad.
I'm so sorry.
I mean, it doesn't matter. No choice is best choice. I think there actually is a yeah, it does do something else for that, doesn't there? Also, Nume, thank you for the $10. My favorite creator, woo, let's get trans in here. Only if you feel that way.
Before we begin, there are a few things I need.
Is this
to
still
make
Peter
sure you
Stomore?
understand.
The guy that plays the best
You
Satan
know
ever
we
in,
changed
Constantine?
What happened last year? The past is beyond our control. You have to accept this in order to move forward. But there is freedom in this revelation. Everything you do, every decision you make.
But
from
welcome,
now on
everybody.
will open doors.
Hope you guys liked the live stream tonight.
I want you to remember this. I want you to remember this as you play your game. Every single choice will affect your fate and the fate of those around you. So,
I always feel like Peter Stormare wants to give me a kiss, because he's always doing like these weird lean-ins. He's like, you ready to make out
I
now?
want to help you see it through.
What do I mean by that? What do you mean?
Sometimes these things can be a little scary, even terrifying, but I'm here to make sure that no matter how upsetting things may get,
Meta dialogue isn't as clever as it developed. No, it's not. It's incredibly awkward, but you know what? Peter Stormare still makes it work somehow.
all right. We will start with a simple exercise.
Am I a Redditor? Why or why not? I do go to Reddit, but I never post on Reddit because I have better standards than that.
Tell me what you feel about it. It is essential.
Posting on Reddit is a huge waste of time. Go there to look for interesting articles, but stay away from the communities. Yeah, like, we're making out after this session. I don't care if it's like, ethically incorrect. Chat, you never trust anyone who wears gloves in regular weather settings or inside. It's always something, it's like it's only there for like to show someone's mentally unwell. Yeah. Looks like the Wizard of Oz.
So,
Never trust surgeon? No, I put modifiers there outside of unregular circumstances, like good weather. It makes me happy. It makes me happy. Yeah, I feel uneasy. I'm thinking if we say it makes us feel uneasy, we'll come across scarecrows. So you know what? Let's go for something that'll make dumb stuff happen.
honesty is good. What do you think it is that
People who need compression gloves, but why? The scarecrow.
Well, I see. Let's say the scarecrow were not there. Would you feel comfortable staying there on your own for a period of time? Let's say a week, for example.
Yeah, look, that looks like a nice Airbnb. But, no, I wouldn't.
Oh, no? Why not?
Dartigan is a gamer. Let's fuck. I have years of gaming experience. And you might even call me a professional. I'd be lonely. I'd be scared.
Is there something else?
Oh, did you like burp while saying that line? No, I just Stormware for you. Yes, there is. Thank you for the $10 super chat, Zlarb.
That's intriguing. But perhaps we can explore the depths of your fears the next time we meet. I'm afraid we're out of time for now.
Man, these that'll be $1,000, sir. How would I feel if I saw a Ubisoft logo after the prologue by surprise? I'd feel like it's like one of those like in-credit scenes where they want to like surprise you with the big reveal. That's the way I treat Ubisoft now. It's like this like horrible like reveal that you always get. They're like a I would call Ubisoft a charisma or no, a creativity vampire. Oh, they got a new song? This used to be Oh Death, Oh Death. I guess that was too on the nose. I hope to God, I'm going to have to talk over all this because there's a possibility that this is going to get me copyright claimed and get the stream shut down on YouTube. In fact, I should probably mute right now. I really should. But if I just if I yap enough, it won't matter. It'll like won't detect it, I think. Absolutely. I mean, this definitely feels like it's something that's likely copyright claimed. Screw YouTube. You know what? for safety reasons, gonna mute. There we go. Now it's just me and you, chat. It's also really loud. Had a good song and now they replaced it. I'm assuming they didn't have the rights to use the other song. I'm back, but Oh Death is one of my favorite songs. It was a good choice, but yeah, this one doesn't fit. Probably a streamer mode in the settings. I didn't see one, but I don't think this is like the only like possible copyright you can get in it. Most of the music is all original, I think. I'm not causing a ruckus in chat, but I'm helping someone who is going through a crisis. I need to do this. What? You alright, man? I mean, hope you're good. Alright.
The dreadful tragedy that took place on Mount Washington. Sheriff Annie Klein was charged with...
Audio is back, everyone.
Listeners an update on Hannah and Beth Washington, the twins who are still missing.
1 year ago tonight, the Washington girls left the safety of their parents' lodge and headed out into a snowstorm.
Foul play.
We bring you now to Google Maps.
There is one individual we're considering as a person of interest, but his whereabouts...
There is no chance in hell that a rich family's like missing daughters weren't found like a few hundred yards from where they died on their own property. That is always one of the dumber parts of this plot. That like we just never found the two girls. No idea what happened to them.
The girls themselves couldn't have made it that far.
Something about that mountain seems to breed tragic events.
More than you know, Marty.
Well, thank you for joining us, Anne.
And she listens to the worst podcast. Put on Joe Rogan.
On this, the anniversary of the mysterious disappearance of Hannah and Beth Washington.
What is my least favorite part of making a sim video? I really dislike making, recording lines.
All right.
Hey, bros.
Well, hello, friends and fans. It's beyond awesome to have you guys all back this year. First off, I gotta say, I'm super excited to welcome all my pals back to the annual Blackwood Winter Getaway. Ah! So, let me just let you know, let's take a moment to address the elephant in the room for a second. I know.
I feel like you wouldn't have this party after your two sisters died in this place.
It's gonna be tough on all of us going
and no
back
one would want to come
after
back to it.
What happened last year, but I just want you all to know.
You got a mourning period, you know.
It means so much to me that we're doing this.
You know if they changed anything? They did, expand the opening in the game, but I think everything else is kind of the same.
And Beth, that we're all still here together, thinking of them. I really want to spend some quality time with
Get ready for it.
each and every one of you, and just share some moments that we'll never forget for the sake of my sisters, and okay, so let's party like we're fucking porn stars.
In
okay?
honor of my
Make this
two
one
dead
trip
sisters.
we'll
Woo!
never
Party
forget,
like porn
alright?
stars, babe.
Yes.
He's healed, Chad. He's healed. He's better. He's gotten over it. He's moved on. That's what they would want you to do. They'd want you all to orgy in honor of their, death that you caused. It's the grieving process. 3 years of mourning. Well, I think it was only 1 year, wasn't it? Oh man, you couldn't get a, oh. It's okay, I just walk out here with my machete. I like to stand around ominously and watch people. Facial animation is almost as uncanny. Well, I'm pretty sure they're still using the same facial capture animation from back then on just these newer high-def Unreal Engine 5 models, so it's probably what causes a bit of unusualness. It's actually something I've noticed in the Metal Gear Solid Delta footage, is that they're still using the old animations from Metal Gear Solid 3, but on these like new hyper-detailed models, and there's something about it that's off-putting it, because original Metal Gear Solid 3 was kind of cartoonish looking. So when you have all these like super realistic character models, something seems a bit off. So you might have a little bit of that here as well. Sam, Hannah's best friend, diligent, considerate, brave, main character maybe.
Hello? Someone there?
You hear David Hayter is reprising his role from... I mean, they're not recording new lines from Metal Gear Solid Delta. They're just using the old lines. Unless they're adding something new to that too, who knows. But I would hope so. They kind of have to if they're still reusing most of the same lines. Did Until Dawn get a remake remaster? This is like a remaster with a few tiny moments of remaking things and adding things to it. But it's primarily, it's like, here's the old game with Unreal Engine 5. Oh, that's really good snow. I'm sorry. I'm gonna snowgasm more tonight, chat. Official name for it, by the way. Snowgasming. Alright, chat. Rate her fit. You like it? We getting some light. She's got the pleated skirt. Nice, comfy looking scarf, leather jacket, backpack, and then, like, yo, the Russian hat. What do you think of this fit? As you are playing this game, you have to play Until Dawn. Them's rule. What? I am. This is Until Dawn. I'm playing it. Oh no, you mean I need to play until the sun comes up? No, they would. I wouldn't. The game doesn't last long enough to wait that long. I'd be done by around 3 a.m. Gates busted.
What?
Climb over. How do I? Josh Washington. Vancouver leaves towards Calgary. Asks driver to stop at Blackwood Pines, otherwise he won't. Huh. So how do I get in here there again? How could... You know what? You know what? You're rich. Your family can fix a damn gate. But it's 3 a.m. for you, but it's not for me. No, quick. We're going to play dangerously. This is a potential lawsuit on your property, you know. Like I said, this is not giving me, like, PlayStation 4 controller prompts. Gotta remember where these buttons are located. You fella quit. Look, that said X, and X on my controller is not the same as its X. Am I playing on Xbox? I'm playing this on PC, but I'm using a PlayStation 4 controller, since it wouldn't work with my PlayStation 5 controller for some reason. This game is boring as fuck. I mean, it's not gonna, like, win any awards gaming-wise, but it's about the environment and the immersion, and you, like, hating people around you and being anti... I was about to say, and being anti-Semitic, but I don't know where that was coming from. Yeah, this game just makes you hate people. That kind of game, you know?
Aw. Hey, little fella. You hungry? Huh?
I am still as a ninja.
Cutie.
You now have rabies. This game got a 7 out of 10 on Metacritic, so it did better than what people expected. This one or the original version of it? I mean, I don't mind games like this. I've played several games like this, but I recognize they're not for everyone. But me, I don't mind your, an enticing tale of horror and, death and, every horrible thing. As a Jew, this game makes me hate myself, so maybe you're on point. Well, as a white guy, this game also makes me hate myself because it's full of terrible white people.
Cool.
Indigenous people and butterfly properties. Tribes who once lived in these mountains believed that butterflies carried dreams and prophecies of possible futures. Color of the butterfly indicated the nature of the prophecy. Death, black butterflies. Prophesies the dreamer's death. Danger, red butterflies warned of dangerous events. Loss, brown butterflies foretold a tragedy affecting friends. Guidance, yellow butterflies offered visions to help and guide. Fortune, white butterflies brought dreams of luck and good fortune. I'm not gonna remember most of that. Wait, did they get rid of the totems and replace it with butterflies? Which two characters do you like and dislike? I like Sam and Chris, and I don't really think I ever, like, felt attached to any of these characters. I kind of, like, didn't like any of them, but I didn't like them in fun ways. This is like, you're meant to be disliked, and that's what I'm gonna do.
Hello?
Search the totem to locate the premonition. This is what I do when I go into a crystal shop. Burp. $5 super chat from Coffee. I love a game with sexy Wendigos. And yeah, the Wendigos are actually the characters you should probably root for, chat. Those are my favorite characters in the game. You know, the people-eating monsters. Nice character designs. They got, you know, a pretty good reason for being here. And they're indigenous, and they're like, you know, people just treating them wrong. Booty call?
Emily.
Girl, where you shopping at? I see breasts on one bag and booty call. Okay, they're both booty call bags. Chat, how much booty call merch do you own? Did you know that butterflies are the symbol for the Greek god of death? I think I knew that, but I always kind of more associated that they should probably be... I disagree with the Greeks. I think butterflies should have been for, like, Morpheus. So yeah, the Greeks were wrong. They got it wrong. Shouldn't have been that way.
Wow, graffiti all the way up here.
Past is beyond our control. This game not have a saunter button anymore?
Chris, you here?
Joke's on them. You can load your saves. Yeah, they made it a bit easier to redo things. You miss the dark blue tint. I don't really miss like those weirdly colored tints everyone's been using. At all. I will say this game controls kind of stiffly.
You're not in the bag, are you? Hello. What do we have here?
You don't check someone's phone, but we're gonna snoop.
Aha! Look who it is.
Ashley.
He knows it.
Chris.
Has a crush on Ashley. Loyal, protective, humorous, douchebag. Punchable face. Am I gonna save scum if I mess up? Only if I get someone killed. I do want to like keep everyone alive for it. That way there's more chance for stupidity and annoyance. Do you know if the devs said you can get Sam killed before the end of the game? I don't know. Probably not. I think she's like one of the ones that has to make it to like that end. That hairstyle is not aged well, by the way.
You scared me.
I'm sorry.
He's like a big Labrador retriever, chat, if he were human.
Cool,
That's what they're going for with him.
Thanks for letting me know. I can take it from here.
He looks like me. You shut your mouth. I don't have hair like that.
Oh, so I found something kind of amazing.
What?
I'm not going to tell you. You got
It's you, Chad. You every time there's like a character with like a full head of hair in a game and with glasses, you say it looks like me.
Blow your mind.
So Dartigan, you're in the game, are you? Don't insult Dartigan. Like, yeah, there's like way better ways to insult me.
Oh man, look at this.
Nice.
Milgram Victor. Wanted in connection with a first-degree arson offense as well as various death threats.
So.
Anyone with information regarding this dangerous criminal should contact the BP. You know, isn't this private property? Why would a wanted poster be going up here like it's someone like came and slapped it on their... That's not how wanted posters work. This isn't like a publicly accessible like old place. Do they still have Dart's name on a tombstone? We will find out if that tombstone is still the same. I hope so. Also, Polycarp, thank you for the 5 gifted subs on Twitch, dude. Anyone gets a gift sub from Polly, send him some love. Sorry, I'm just like making trouble.
Ta-da! Pretty rad, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, look at these beauties.
Beauties is
What's
not the
my name
word
again?
that
Dartigan.
comes to mind. Why is this even here?
Victor the flamethrower guy? I
What
believe
the
so,
hell
yeah.
is a shooting range doing at the base of a ski lodge?
Yo,
Dude, have
better
you
question.
ever
What's a
been
loaded
jumping
shotgun just doing out here in the yo freaking
Grizzly Adams or something?
just out in the open?
No, you go ahead, Grizzly.
One that's probably not gonna work anymore after being
Alright.
exposed to the elements.
Here goes.
Why is each one of those like getting like a sound effect when it should be only getting like one for the entire mass of them? Okay, there it goes. Now they're all coming off at once. You know, the sound alerts is being funky tonight.
Wow, nice shooting, Tex.
All right, I'm bad. I'm a badass.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast.
Look at those moves, chat.
You can't
Huh?
even
I
catch
don't
a
think so,
ball.
girl.
Thank you for the bits, by the way, Polly.
Well, anybody and their brother could shoot a bottle that big, that close.
Well, it's the squirrel you petted earlier. Looks like a bottle to me. Gotta start the ominous filling up now, you know.
What are you doing? How could you do that? Chris, that is so effed up.
What?
That poor little guy was alive about 10 seconds ago.
Oh, come on. Squirrels are just rats with bushy tails.
I
You're
cannot
unsubbing? Look,
believe
I had to
you
do it
just
because maybe it makes something funny happen later. Like that.
Jesus, are you okay?
You actually shot it? Yeah, I did back in the original playthrough as well.
Hey, look. Our cable car's coming. Let's grab our ride.
Look, Chad, it had rabies. We were doing it a favor. You suck for the Chad. You're all weak, all right? You're all so very... Look, I know you're upset about that. You should be more upset about them leaving a loaded gun out here in the middle of, like, nowhere where someone could come pick it up.
It's definitely weird coming back.
That's
up here
far
after
worse
a whole
than
year.
killing the squirrel.
Yeah, I swear.
Like, I was gonna leave that gun there. I mean, I'm sure like you'll stay there for the rest of the game.
Fast.
There's just no reason a loaded gun to be sitting out here in the snow. Christ is addicted to squirrels, birds are addicted. Look, you guys know me. I just kill animals in video games. It's just what I do. I'm an agent of chaos.
Gosh.
I don't know how he keeps it all together. I mean, I'd be a wreck.
20 bits. I bet if that was a werewolf, you would have fired a warning shot. Are you referring to my quarry playthrough where I refused to shoot the werewolf? That's because they made me feel sympathy for it.
Yeah.
Which they didn't do for the squirrel. Just because something's cute doesn't mean it deserves to live when you have an opportunity to kill it.
Door's locked.
Yeah. Josh wanted us to keep it locked to keep people out.
He said that? What people?
I don't know. He said they found people sleeping in the station one time.
Creepy.
Please don't get max kill. I'm going to try to keep everyone alive, actually.
Oh, real gentleman.
I'm sure I'll be able to, like, you'll open locks with my manly strength for the rest of the game. Got leveled up in Elden Ring by killing goats. Well, yeah, amongst other many things. Did everyone live in your first playthrough? I think I kept almost everyone alive until the very end when I got someone killed accidentally by
Guess we gotta wait.
moving the controller when I didn't mean to, and
Shooting range.
I think I got someone killed in the very final scene.
It's a big mountain.
Yeah. So beautiful in the day, but at night just feels menacing, like.
And it's very
sleeping
pretty.
giant.
You gonna publish?
What?
Your pretty poem. The Sleeping Giant of Blackwood Forest.
Oh, shut up.
Having a moment. Am I using a guide? Nope. I never use guides. Got too much pride for that. I swear, this is what it must feel like to be a Roomba controlling these characters. Like, you gotta rub your face up against the wall to, like, map it all out first before you can actually move. Stop moving!
Crazy place to set up house. I mean, no matter how rich you are.
They're not so rich. They only.
They only bought a mountain. Yeah, it's what happens when you invest in Bitcoin early. Oh, hey, I found, like, the tub you'll spend the rest of the game at, girl. So you're gonna have a hard time drawing that bath. Wait, was that a... Wait, Hold on, why is the bathtub got a camera pointed at the bathtub? That's kind of weird. Yeah, just in case someone breaks in and takes a bath, we had a, camera pointed at it. Okay, that's all that's in here. On your hot tub, your Twitch stream. Homemade porn. I mean, this doesn't even seem like it'd be like the place he'd have like, his computer set up for like recording.
Finally, you coming?
Yeah, well, I was gonna stay here and catch some Z's, but okay.
In we go.
Just like going to the prom.
Here we go.
Right. Adventure begins.
Oh, this was the right thing to do.
What?
You know, getting everyone together on the anniversary.
How did they activate this on their own? They didn't hit a switch or anything. They just walked into it and activated automatically.
I haven't seen him so excited about something in forever.
It's got pressure switches in it, maybe.
It's hard to tell with him, and I don't know, kind of been worried.
No, it was a good idea.
You're watching this at work at a haunted house. Perfect environment to watch something like this.
Thanks, bro. Good talk.
You guys need to learn proper new terminology. It's supposed to be called based.
Enjoy the trip.
Peak.
You're right.
You know how Josh and I met?
No.
3rd grade. Josh sat in the back of the room, I sat in the front. We didn't even know each other existed. But the kid sitting next to Josh started.
Who doesn't record their tub? I mean, you don't have, if you buy a house, you don't have a camera set up in your bathroom. Is it worth buying?
I was saying.
Okay, so.
What's the best horror film in my opinion? Probably still The Thing is if my pick for like best horror film.
Match made in heaven.
But Shining is close behind it.
Jeannie Simmons hit puberty like 3 years early, and on that day decided to wear a low-cut shirt that showed off her training bra.
This is one hell of a conversation you're giving, bro.
Could be riding in this cable car alone, right now, or talking to some other person entirely. Boom.
How often do you find yourself talking about 13-year-olds in their training bra? Also, Shinku Akuma, thank you for the $5 super chat. Here's $5 if nobody else. Please let Sam live. Okay, well, I'm going to keep all these horrible people alive. Including this one. Jess, she's somebody's girlfriend. Outgoing, driven, impulsive. I think when I did this video, I like put extra like text on the screen for their like character bios, didn't I?
Boy, oh boy, oh boy. New people. Time to meet and greet.
It's not new though. You know them all. You were here when you were here. You're not new. They're like, yeah, that stupid line. You know, they're all your friends. New people. New people. Isn't this the character that they kept shining a light on her ass for the entire game?
What the hell?
Jess, hey.
Jessica, over here. Are you guys having a really weird stroke?
We're stuck in this stupid thing.
Can you please let us out? Pretty please?
Question, wouldn't this girl have had to come through this same door and it wasn't stuck? Dialogue is too quiet, weird sound, and your voice is fine, but can you turn up the character volume? Yeah, sure.
I thought we were goners. Another 10 minutes in there and I would have chewed off my own leg.
Oh, sick, Chris.
Look, got a lot of meat on my bones.
There you go. How about
It's
now?
all muscle down here.
Yeah, right. Uh-huh.
Hey,
Chris.
I'm just doing like Sam taught me. Other people's private thoughts are my own personal playground.
Do not be a jerk.
My goodness. Seems that someone has a little crush on our good friend and dear class president Michael Monroe.
Chris.
And what kind of sizzling erotica might our Jessica be capable of imagining?
What?
I wonder.
You have to wonder all these... What? Hey, insist, give that back. I'm with Mike now.
Mike and Em split. We're together.
Whoa. Drama.
Not really. Pretty clear cut, actually. Em's out, I'm in.
Huh.
These are all friends, by the way.
All right, let's just get up to the lodge already. It's getting tired of all this nature and junk.
You guys go ahead. I'm just gonna wait here for a bit. See who else is coming.
You mean Mike?
What?
Shouldn't you have come here with your
I
boyfriend?
mean, you know, whoever.
Uh-huh. Sam?
Don't you hate your friends? I don't treat them that badly.
I mean, holy cow. Sometimes I forget to just stop and take it all in.
Seriously, couldn't they have built the lodge like right where the cable car ends?
Everybody's... Notice how every female character is like, I'm a girlfriend. I got a man. Intelligent, resourceful, forthright.
I don't think it would have been like as pretty, you know?
Matt. Oh well, never mind. They do it for the boys too. Obliging, dependable, active, simp.
And where's the bellboy when you need one?
Carrying the luggage, are you, bro? You were like straight out of the 80s, wearing like the Letterman jacket. Everything, you know what? I bet you drive a DeLorean.
Chills.
Correction, you did mention that Emily's description should have had been... Honestly, probably all of them should have had that in it, though.
It's gonna be weird seeing everyone up here again.
Definitely not gonna.
Is simple out on Twitch? I know that's like a, you know, as long as you're not calling anyone directly that, I feel. It'd be alright.
I mean, what do you think?
Jesus!
Where were you hiding at to do that? Should put Nathan Drake cosplayer on there. And also, scratch out that charismatic.
You guys.
Michael!
You really should have seen your faces right there.
Dude, I almost clocked you just now.
Nice one.
Michael, you're a jerk.
Come on. Guys, we're all friends here, right? No need for violence, just a little harmless fun.
Did that in OG video. I remember a lot of the stuff I said about this game.
Spooky. Come on, let's get into the spirit of things.
The spirit of things? Seriously, what's wrong with you?
Just trying to lighten the mood, Em. Don't be like that.
Like what?
The way you're being, you always get like this.
Michael, I'm just gonna lay it out. Otherwise, this whole weekend's gonna suck ass for everyone. This is super awkward, and we all know it. Let's just acknowledge it now and move on, okay?
Matt.
I hear you, man. I get it. I don't want to make this weird.
Cool.
Hey, what's up, Soraya?
All good?
You guys gonna make out now?
Oh my god, totally. We're so gonna make out. No, seriously, I'm gonna go check on the cable car back down the trail.
Honestly, these guys
See
would
ya.
probably
See ya.
be better off if they were gay.
See ya.
Can you scratch my back? I can scratch my own back, but I
Crap.
don't know if I want to like go around scratching a
Hey, could
stranger's
you
back.
Take these the rest of the way.
The bags?
Yeah, just all the bags.
She,
Why?
I need to go find Sam.
uh-huh.
Okay.
Sorry, I really need to go find her. I totally forgot I needed to talk to her before we get all the way up there.
This really can't wait. We're almost there.
It's important, Matt, please.
Okay.
All right. Fine. If it's so important, I guess I can pack horse at the
Darn
rest
is
of the
laureate
way.
of the Oscar Prize. Remy Malek still in the game. I
Excuse
don't
me?
know. I think everyone is in the game originally still in it, since they're still
Okay,
using all
fine.
the same lines.
Just be careful.
See you up there, sweetie. Thank you.
Did she cheat on Matt with Mike? I think you can like try to make her come on to him. So she's sending her boyfriend back, you know, like with the bags up ahead. How is our queen Dex? She got petted generously today, and she had her wet food. Ashley has a crush on Chris. Academic, inquisitive, sensitive, looks like Riley Reid. Come on, I'm not the only one that sees it, am I? I'm not the only one that sees it. Pizza deadass. Given that the guy said earlier that he wanted to party like porn stars, it would make sense. You are the only one. I am not. You guys are lying. Ooh la la.
Whoa, hello. Somebody's getting a little friendly.
It looks more like an argument to me.
Some kind of way. I might need to check the expiration date on their big breakup.
Oh, minorities.
Hey, whoa.
Sorry.
Sorry there.
Still recovering.
Ash, I didn't mean to scare
Jeez
you.
Louise,
Well, I
Matt.
did mean to scare you, sort of scare you, but not like for real scare you.
Gosh, oh my gosh.
Hey, wow.
Dart, I have to
Man,
make fun of this game the
sorry,
time
I
it was
understand.
made.
It's okay, it's fine. It's fine.
What are you looking at? See anything juicy with that thing?
And I'm making
Let me
fun
check
of
it out.
white people. In fact, why I make a joke like that. You know what? Mislead.
Yeah, it's kind of busted. It's not like really interesting. It's just
What? For real? I bet I could find like a cool
Racist?
bear
I'm making
shotgun
fun of my
fox
own
or
people and that we're like insensitive. I don't agree. Don't look through that.
no, really, Matt. It's not worth straining your eyes. I'm getting kind of a headache just from looking through it. So just no.
All right. Sure, if you say so.
Should rename this to Until We Get Them. Story of Escape Mental Pain. I mean, hey, that'd be a different plot. Racist toward your own kin. No, that's just like, ball busting is what that's known as. As we're doing porn stat comparisons, Mike looks like James Dean. Check phone.
You did not just do that.
Put your hands where I can see them. We've got you, sir.
This is the guy with the charisma stat, by the way.
But who am I to retaliate? What choice do I, a supple young rebel girl, have but to surrender to the strapping military guard come to take me into custody?
Run. Kill shot.
I got you.
Oh, you just try that again.
Where are you hiding, little chicken?
So thank you, Blue Dude, for the 14 months, dude.
Oh, hey!
Oh, snap.
This music is terrible for this scene, by the way.
Hello? Come on. Hey, Mike.
I could have thrown the snowball at the bird there.
You got me. Fair enough. Okay.
What's new about this version? New graphics and a few added scenes in the beginning, but it's primarily like new engine they're running a.
You
Sometimes
can't
doing
hide
nothing is the right thing to do, isn't it true?
your tricks.
I'm not gonna. I already killed the squirrel. I got my. No, I can't resist the bird.
Oh no.
You can't even say that was an accident on her part. He was
Damn,
nowhere near the
Jess.
bird.
Look what you did.
I know. Oh no, poor birdie, poor little Tweety birdie.
Stone cold, Jess.
I didn't do it on purpose.
It's the hottest thing you've ever done, girl.
Oh my god. Michael?
Gotcha. It's done. Done city.
Also,
So did I,
effing me,
Dale.
Elric. Thank you for the 51 months. Hello, Dart. Did you see that people are pissed about the
You'd know
pigtail
something.
girl's new look?
All right.
I'm
My,
gonna
my.
be honest
So
with you. It
calling
looks
it
fine
my
to me.
favor then?
You're worth
They all
the
look
comments.
pretty weird
It's
back in the
Jessica.
original game, if you go back and look.
Okay, that
This looks
sounds
fine to me.
vaguely dirty.
My lady.
Just fuck already. But you know what? Grab Snowball. Yeah, kiss him. Give him a smooch. Had some electricity and he actually tased her because her back's arched.
Wow. Save some for later, buddy.
Endless reserves.
Murder makes me. Well, I mean, uh-oh.
Yeah, sounds like.
Oh my god.
That was really.
You know, this
close.
just makes it hotter,
gonna
babe.
kill us.
Almost dying, killing
Yeah,
small
I mean,
animals.
Wow.
How
You hadn't
old are they
pulled us
supposed
out
to
of the
be? They're
way.
like college students, I think.
Toast.
Let's get out of here.
Yeah.
$2 super chat from Coffee. Can you stop killing a local wildlife? I think that's the end of the wildlife killing. I'm sorry it saddens everyone so much. It just leads to funny in this game. Characters supposed to be in high school? I don't think they are. I mean, they're like buying alcohol and like
Hello again.
I don't know, maybe they are. I don't know, it's weird. They all look like like end of their like college course, like into their time in college age to me, like the mid-20s. They don't look like high school students, but that's kind of the point too. Also, thank you Solomon Signia for the 47 months. Moo back at you.
This time, we're going to try to understand the root of your anxiety. Now pick up that book, turn the pages. You will see a set of pictures and symbols. I want you to identify which image in each.
Would you hire this man who looks this intense to be your psychologist? He looks like he just wants to kill you. Men worry me. Women worry me. Oh, ooh, the incel question. I'm conflicted. Isn't there something you can do with a therapist to change him in the setting of the office? I think that happens a couple times throughout it. You know what? Everybody worries me. What if I'm just a nervous wreck? But, you know, women worry me. Here, let's go with that one. Planes scare me, crowds scare me. Planes. I fear heights, I fear drowning. Drowning. Snakes scare me, neither of these scare me, but you know what?
Woman, you can't even catch a ball.
Well, in this game, that's kind of the truth, isn't it? Jekt would not like any of these characters. It's been decided you must cosplay with us, Dartigan. You can. Well, I'm technically be going as James for Halloween. I'm just gonna choose snakes because if they actually make a snake show up in this game in the middle of winter, I'm gonna laugh at it. Thank you guys for the bits, by the way. You even unlocked one of them hype trains. Guns are scary. In a horror setting, guns are not scary. Guns should not really be in a horror setting because they give the people too much power. Knives are what's scary in horror. You, me, Lucky have F7 trio? Okay, which one is going to be Cloud, though? I don't know if I can pull... Wait,
wow.
I already did the snakes.
What a mansion!
Fear cockroaches? You know what? We'll go with cockroaches this time. He didn't like my snake answer. Also, thank you for the bits, Polly. Clowns. Clowns. I'm gonna be Tiva. You know what? I could be a pretty convincing Tiva. Gore disgusts me. Crows are scary. Well, I've already proved they don't terrify me in this game. Gore. When your psychologist jump scares you, chat.
You're doing very well. Don't be nervous. Try to speed up a bit. The more you rely on your instincts, the more honest your answers will be, and the more enlightening you will find this experience.
Oh, alright. No. You know, cockroaches. Cockroaches. Spiders are cool. Fear needles. You know what? Needles are pretty nasty. Clown. You know, clowns. Why do I gotta do it more than once? Wolves or needles? Wolves. Dogs. 1 out of 10 from Pop. Thank you. Storms. You know, dogs.
This is very interesting. Thank you for answering
so in the night. Hey, what are you making of the costume?
Cockroaches, clowns, and dogs.
What's my favorite Spidey species?
Sounds like a good Friday night.
Honestly, I had a pet golden orb spider when I was a kid. Probably that.
Well, I'm afraid once again we're out of time, but I promise we'll talk again very soon.
Making more bags? playing poker, wish you luck. Are you actually gambling or just playing it for fun? Who has a better rogues gallery, Batman or Spider-Man? Batman. Batman is well known. Spider-Man's villains mostly kind of suck.
Man, I feel like this mountain gets bigger every time I climb it.
Oh yeah? It feels the same to me.
Persistent, creative, playful. Come into my playroom.
Come on, you grew up here. It probably feels like it's shrinking.
I guess that's true.
When are you gonna install some cell towers up here? I'm getting withdrawals already.
You got a spare million lying around, I'll fix you right up.
That's part of the draw of a place like this. You want to get away from technology.
Oops. Hey, gang. You guys get up here okay?
Could have done with some bellboys, but hey.
Your brain read Hannah and Gabe's boyfriend. He should. Whoa, that was like a burp that came out. He should be everyone's boyfriend. 210 bits from Puffy, by the way. Thank you, Puff. Life of a hermit is life of a hermit appealing? Not necessarily, but only temporarily.
Yo.
How do you pick which games go to be classic sins if they release before 2004? Matt and Emily.
So Matt and Emily are a thing now, right?
Yeah, so it seems.
So yeah, if it released before 2004, it counts as a classic sin and will go up on Patreon. As an exclusive. Same with the DLC. Well, DLC can be in a year though.
What else?
Maybe there's another way in.
There are a million ways in, they're just all locked.
Do you not have keys to your own place?
Get open or something.
Wait a second, are you saying we should break in?
You can't break in, it's your property.
I don't think it's technically breaking in if you own the place, right?
Hey, not if I don't report you. Lead the way, coachies.
You see that Sony is doing a movie adaptation of this? I mean, it already is basically a movie. I don't know why you would need that.
Hi, Chris.
How are you doing? Competence. Women love competence.
How are you doing?
Good, but a little cold. I think I could use some time curled up by the fire.
Yeah, that does sound pretty
It's
nice.
me. I mean, it sounds nice. Hey, Puff, thank you for the 100 bits. Surprise cock.
Matt!
Really is always a
Been
surprise, isn't it?
while. All weird without your helmet and jersey.
Yeah, been a tough one.
I'm surprised they resisted the Killmonger haircut for this guy. Nosy.
So, you and Emily, that happening?
100%, man. It was kind of unexpected, but it's been great.
Hello.
So, seen Ash yet?
Yeah.
Cool.
Can't believe they call it named him Ash, though.
How's she doing?
She's fine. Why?
No reason.
Wait, did you just... Okay, the camera got weird for a second. If you could beat up any of these characters... I'm not a violent person, you know? I'm not gonna want to beat someone up because I'm making fun of them in a video game. You know, I'd be perfectly fine letting them be. Killmonger haircut is synonymous with upper management making the creator. Yup, I agree completely. Like, hey, that worked really well for that movie and that character. Let's do it again.
Ashley was looking
Someone was
pretty
standing in
hot
the
today,
background. They
right?
actually probably like the old flamethrower dude. I just didn't notice it.
She's like a sleeper hit kind of gal, you know? And I just want to rip that Parker right off of her and make some snow angels, right?
Protest? Cut it out, man. She's not like that.
Hey, cut it out, man.
Yeah, I mean, if you're not gonna bang her, maybe Michael take up the case.
Wait, will you back off already?
Relax. Just checking to see if there's some blood flowing down there.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe I would punch
Listen,
this
dude,
guy.
Look around you. Look at these beautiful mountains. Do you see any parents? I mean, can you imagine a more perfect, ripe scenario?
Dude, you're
just
like
dripping
28.
with
Why are you like, where's the
You
parents at?
And Ashley, alone at last. You've laid all the groundwork. You've been a perfect gentleman.
No parents, am I right?
You come in.
But then again, with his attitude, that actually does make more sense. Yeah, I agree.
Maybe you're right. You're a hunter, bro. No fear, no mercy. I mean, she won't even know what hit her.
Yeah, hit her with that charm. Cold, you're locked out of your own lodge, and this is the same place where your two sisters were killed in a prank, and you got two of your friends killed, unless she has some morbid kinks. Yeah, it's probably not the best place to try to, like, hook up with your crush. When you were, like, both responsible for two of your friends dying here.
And last time I checked, that's not a good way to get laid. Oh, shoot.
Little insensitive, yeah. Hold on, I see a sparkly there. Or is that it's a graphical glitch? The game with the choices, do you do the chaos playthrough, or do you try to be wholesome?
I just had to turn off my GPS.
I usually try to, like, do whatever will give me the most content, honestly.
Can you cool it on the phone talk?
Which usually means playing it a little bit straighter, or at least, like, in a game like this, trying to keep everyone alive.
Well, you got an app that can get us into the lodge? Nope. Got an app that can get you laid? Well, actually, dude, you don't.
No, not anymore. Tinder doesn't. This game came out when Tinder was still possible, you know, like a good option for people. Not anymore. Axe is gone. Who's gonna be quoting your sim video? Hey, you guys are the ones quoting my old stuff. I'm using my new brain. That's right, Chad. New brain. Yeah, you get a brand new one every 10 years.
Well, we got ourselves a thinker. Nice one.
Actually, didn't want to do this just yet. I wanted to go up the stairs. Do you have any Tinder experience? I am proud to say that I've never used Tinder. I've never needed to use a dating app, and never will. Hopefully. Shouldn't have to. I don't think they're good for people.
Wow.
Wow. He does kind of look like Owen Wilson, doesn't he? Hats off to you, sir. I don't think it's that impressive. It's just that, I don't know, I downloaded it and checked it out, but I was like, yeah, I don't like how this works.
Jim? Yeah, you know.
I mean, I don't even use Twitter, chat. You think I'm gonna, like, use Tinder?
Whoa. Did I do
That's
that?
why you use a LED bulb. Not to worry about these horror situations.
Here, use this.
They don't have a satellite phone. If their phones don't work, Josh and his family can't clearly afford. Well, they're probably not gonna meet anyone nearby on a mountain anyways for, like, a dating app.
Yeah? Totally. What is it? Okay, so I'm pretty sure that I've got some deodorant in one of the bathrooms. You could use that with the lighter.
I don't follow. How's a stick of deodorant gonna help?
Spray on, it's a can.
Oh, yeah. Now I gotcha.
Flamethrower.
Just like we did with the little army dudes.
Yep, ones we melted. Just point the spray can in the lighter and whoosh.
Bye-bye frozen lock.
Bingo. All right, so you got
Also, possibly burn the house down.
I'm gonna go sort something out. You up for hunting around in the dark for a little bit?
Nope, but I'll do it.
Godspeed, Pilgrim.
Chad, I really should have been in this game. I could have done all these, like, horrible voice acting roles. Alright, time to, like, activate Roomba controls again. Great voice acting, terrible script writing. Well, I mean, you know what? Sometimes you kind of want to mix the two. You don't want to have too good of one thing. Yeah, if you want to get to go for that so bad it's good, you know, vibe. I don't like this new mechanic where you gotta search for, like, you know, the premonition point. Cool. Sure that if Kojima knew who you are, he would scan you in. I mean, you have to be like someone who's kind of like, you know, famous in Hollywood for him to really care about you anymore. That is like the one thing I don't like about Kojima. He's so Hollywood brained that it's like broken him in some ways. He's like obsessed with Hollywood. I mean, I know he's like a movie buff, but when like when you like purposely only want to be friends, it seems like, with people who are like in the industry. It's not a great look, I feel. It's like too much of like, yeah, I just want the clout. Give me the clout. Kojima's elitist. I wouldn't be surprised if he's a little elitist, yeah. They're young, dumb, and not broke high school kids. Well, like I said, these look like these guys look old enough to be out of college, honestly. Not the family.
That's cool.
Oh, that's cool. I got 2 of those people killed. It's pretty cool, right? Go back and check that other room real quick. Did the game just crash? I do believe the game crashed. That's a good sign. The truly horrifying experience. Okay. Alright, let's just pray OBS will continue to register it after I, like, kill it in Steam. If I can even get to Steam with this thing that's currently working. Actually, thank you for Courage for the 100 bits. Can I, like, there we go. Alright, let me stop. See if this, please work for me, technology. I'm back. A group came through, scared the clean shit out of them of a family of 4. Congratulations. You're causing trauma, and I approve. The good, wholesome kind of trauma. Alright, reloading the game. Perfect sound effect. That one doesn't get played too often because we got so many other better ones, but you know what? I like it too.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
Thank you, Puff. Thank you for the bits. Do you really have to rebuild the shaders every time I launch this goddamn game? Yeah, at least it's going fast this time. Sam is best girl. You know what? There's a lot of Sam fans out there tonight. A lot of people like the obvious good pick. You know what? There's nothing wrong with liking someone who's got some rough edges. Just want you to know that. Is this the new one? Yeah, this is the remaster. This be that new version and all. Don't a lot of modern games have you rebuild the shader? Usually they only do it once though, and they don't have to rebuild it every single time you launch the game. Alright, that is obviously gonna like not show up for some reason on OBS, so I gotta use window capture. Thank you, OBS, for always doing this. You're always reliable when a game crashes of never wanting to work properly. Alright, let's do it this way. Even though sometimes that does cause issues. Atomic Heart Reloaded shades every damn time. Maybe it's just an Unreal Engine 5 thing then. Alright.
Huh. That's cool.
Don't crash the game again. That's not cool. 90% of this game's fanfiction is dedicated to shipping Chris and Josh. That's all fanfiction is always gay as shit. It's always that, isn't it? Like, I really want these 2 cute boys to just, like, rail the hell out of each other. I don't know what it is about, yo, that particular part of any fandom, but they just dominate anything like that. Ex-janitor convicted for arson.
So, what have we here?
Ex-janitor convicted of arson swears revenge on movie mogul's family. Victor Milgram, 52, was yesterday sentenced for 16 years in prison for aggravated arson committed on Blackwood Pines. Milgram was employed as a janitor at the Mountains Old Hotel for 28 years. However, when Hollywood producer Bob Washington acquired the property, Milgram was fired. A sensational twist, the sentencing ended with an enraged Milgram screaming obscenities at Washington's heavily pregnant wife Melinda, calling her a fucking whore. He vowed to get all of you, your fucking husband and kids, and said he would make them suffer. Melinda had visibly struggled to maintain her composure throughout the case and later claimed that though she was upset by Milgram's threats, she said full faith in the legal system to keep her and her family safe. Thank you, Red Herring News. The sound cracks a bit. The game's audio or mine? Shit. When you mean crackles, is it like getting crackles and pops, or is it like not giving you anything? Or is everyone having the same problem? Because it might have to be for when I use display capture. My audio when I talk is crackling now, but it wasn't earlier. Why is it doing it now? Okay, is it doing it now that I turned off vent? Fucking Christ, technology is annoying. No crack on your end. You're good. See, now we get, nope, no crack. Wait. Oh, I hear the cracking. It's fine. Okay, some people are hearing it, some people aren't. Now it's good. Yeah, alright, I'm gonna turn on Bandicam again. Tell me if it starts crackling for the people who are hearing it. Alright, Bandicam is on. Do you hear mic crackling? Sorry, doing some testing right now. You hear mic crackling? Okay, I gotta use OBS to record. It was working fine earlier. As soon as the game crashed, Bandicam doesn't want to work anymore. Alright. How about now? Do you get any crackling in audio when I'm using OBS? No crackling? Alright, then we're good. Alright. I just want to use the software that I paid for, man. That's all I want to do. I think I got this. I don't need to like do this again, but I'll check and make sure. Technology isn't a bitch. It's just that it's so inconsistent when it comes to streaming. It's like it'll work and then it'll stop working midway through and you can't get it to work again. It's like very annoying. This is why I don't recommend any of you become streamers. You sound sexy now, chill. I mean, I think I could probably sound sexy with voice crackling as well. Lighter should be scalding hot in his hand. Yeah, it also should probably be running out by now. But you know what? In fiction, we allow Lighter's supernatural abilities. It's at the very bottom. I think it's saved after I saw it the first time because I did watch that and then I walked over here and saw like the picture. That's where it like reloaded me at. Where actually am I right now? Yeah, we gotta go through the living room. I think it's over here. No, that's where I came in. Better than flashlights the last 30 seconds. Well, that's, yeah, true. Never encountered a flashlight that lasts as long as like a Game Gear.
Huh? What the hell was that?
Must have been the wind. Alright, I gotta like play this like I'm a Roomba once again. I want to see everything. No homo? No, you better make it homo. Go homo or go home is what I say. We're not afraid of things like that here. Does the lighter give off this much light? If it is very dark and it's a decently filled up lighter, it can be decently bright. I don't know if it'd necessarily be this bright, but it's fine. I don't find it that unrealistic. Alright, let's try the door.
Hi, Chris. Very funny.
Oh, how'd you know it was me?
Shouldn't you be, like, getting the lock open or something?
On it.
Those animations were weird. It doesn't seem any better or worse. Well, it's primarily the same game. They just, like, ported it to a new engine, so it has better graphics. It's got ray tracing and everything now. But yeah, you do get moments like that where the old animations are paired up with like these newer high-def models and it can look a little off. No power means you got no TV. Ada has the most Rule 34, and I'm pretty sure Tifa is still like the Rule 34 queen. Like, there's actually been studies of that like count the amount of like your Rule 34 articles there are, and she's like far and away.
One new message.
Okay.
New message.
Hi, Mrs. Washington. This is Sergeant Tate again. It's bad news, I'm afraid. Yeah, we've been through the case files, and there's nothing we can do. He's a free man. We don't have the legal power to restrict his movement. I know it's not what you wanted to hear, so call me if you want to know more.
Why would they call this number and not like where they actually live? Ready to Google a list of top Rule 34. I mean, it won't actually give you porn. It'll just show you like the characters who are like you'll in a chart form of who's like got the most. Like I think Diva is way up there too. All right. Prom night. Okay, so if they've already been through prom, they can't be high schoolers anymore. Unless it's like junior year, I guess. Ready? No, senior prom. So yeah, they're definitely in college now. Rule 34 in small dose. You're treating Rule 34 like it's like a vitamin. Can't have too much of it at one time. Like only like a touch of Rule 34. Alright, let's go downstairs. I don't want to go upstairs yet. Find yourself fapping to Sonic. That's a low point if you do. August 13, Cape Cod. Wish Josh with his lovely sisters Hannah and Beth. Looking great, guys. Execute Order 34. I don't think I now I want to see like a parody of like just someone have Emperor Palpatine like issue order Rule 34. I don't know what the stormtroopers are doing in response. Am I having nostalgia? A little bit, I guess. How you doing, Jim? A little bit of nostalgia. Just got out of Joker French. Oh, the new Jonkler movie. Any good? Hey dude, Broham Z, no worries. Is there someone else having like stream stream issues or like their own problems? Sorry, I meant masturbating. Jonkler, is there a lore reason? I mean, it's just like a meme, not really lore. People have been calling Batman man these recently, and also Joker Jonkler. Oh, it's gonna be cold in here now. Man, is it really this hard to find a flamethrower in an abandoned old house? I've just completed a bowel movement. Congratulations. Never been done before. I hope that sound effect played when you did it too. Thank you for the bits, Courage. Are all these locks frozen? Are my bowel movements violent? I have never used the word violent to describe anything in my bodily functions. And if they are, please seek medical help. First movie, whenever Arthur was having a hallucination never really clear what was real or not which was cool. This one is very clear what was fake, considering he started singing and dancing and no one reacted to it. I mean, hey, I would probably like keep a poker face too if an entire group of people started singing and dancing in front of me, and I didn't know why. What's going on in my YouTube chat? The same weird stuff that goes on in my Twitch chat, if I'm being honest. Best horror film, 2009, Blood Monastery. Sounds like the title of like one of the Steam games I played recently. We are normal. I mean, compared to my Twitch chat, sometimes, yeah. But it's cool. I appreciate everyone being weird. This is a safe spot for weirdness, chat. I ain't gonna judge. I'll just laugh at you behind your back. You know what? This house proves to me that we should abolish rich people. It's far too large and just too empty. Like, no one needs as many goddamn rooms. Oh, hey, I wouldn't mind a tub like that, though. There we go.
Shut the fuck.
How did it get in there and close the door, though? I guess it could have came through the window that we found open. Hell was that? I think like a possum.
We're freezing our buns off out here.
Excuse me, the word is cake now. We use a different pastry term every decade for people's asses.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll be here all week. Crap, that thing freaked me out.
What was it? Are you okay?
It was like a bear or a tiger or something.
Oh, it was just a cute little baby Wolverine.
Baby?
Don't worry, buddy. You're gonna be a big boy soon.
Apparently Ubisoft going to start releasing 2 Assassin's Creed games a year.
Sweet is not the
I
word
can't believe that.
Oh my
That can't be
gosh,
true.
It's so good to be inside, even if it's still kind of freezing in here.
I'll get a fire going.
This place barely looks any different.
Yeah, nobody's been up here.
Even with all the police coming in and out?
Not a lot of action up here lately.
Nope.
Yeah, after like we got 2 people killed, right guys?
Hey!
Hey!
Hey,
Time to
man.
party like porn
Take yourself
stars.
home, bro.
Will do.
Wolverines can actually climb, so could have come to the window. Yeah, I think that's the idea, but then it somehow closed the door on itself.
Oh my god, that is so gross.
Lady,
Trying to
a bit
swallow his face whole? I'm seriously.
being a bit of a
couldn't you be
bitch, I
any
see.
More obvious? No one wants in on your territory, honey.
Excuse me? Did you say something?
Oh, did you not hear me? Was your sluttiness too loud?
Sounds like someone's bitter she didn't make the cut.
Yeah, it's all a big cattle call with that dreamboat. Congrats, you're top cow.
Cuts real deep calling Miss Homecoming a cow.
You know, I'm called for just.
Hey, you're making everyone uncomfortable, Jess.
Jealous much? Emily too frigid for you too.
Hey, that's uncalled. Look,
Whatever. I don't give a crap what you think.
At least I can think. 4.0, bitch. On a roll. Suck on that when you're trying to sleep your way into a job.
Who needs grades when you've got all the natural advantages you can handle?
Oh, please.
You couldn't buy a moldy loaf of bread with your skanky ass.
The other girl should make a joke like, girl, this is your 2.0 model. You ain't as fancy as you think anymore. Shut your mouth, Jess.
Jessica, you need to shut your mouth, okay?
No. You're the one who needs to keep your nose out of other people's business.
I'm about to get right up in your business, you bitch.
Are we about to get real? Because I am down to get real.
Stop it! This is not why we came up here.
Notice how
This
her
is not
boyfriend
helping.
never stepped
It's
up
not
and
what I
said
wanted.
anything during all that?
If we can't get
Someone
along
in
for
chat is
10
naming
minutes,
the
then maybe
100
we
most
need a little bit
popular
of a
characters
break,
on Rule
right?
34. I mean, you don't really just you'll
Why don't
stick
you
to the
check
top
out
10 if you're going to do
discount I
that.
told you about?
Yeah, all right. Wanna go do that?
Any place without that whore.
It's right up the trail.
Jason Voorhees about to kneecap these people somewhat.
Yeah.
So, Josh, should we get this fire going?
Where's my bag?
Huh?
My bag, the little bag with the pink pattern, the one I got on Rodeo. Matt, are you listening? Oh my God, don't you remember next to the Italian shoe place where I got the stilettos and you knocked over the rack while you were drooling all over that girl at the counter?
Well, I mean, she was asking about my letter jacket.
Right, because she gave a shit about your designer letter jacket.
Why do you hate my jacket?
Matt, I need my bag.
Oh my God, Em, maybe you just forgot it.
Do you seriously think I'd forget my bag?
Well,
Do you?
Guess not.
You must
What
have
do you
left it
see
down
in
by
her,
the
my
cable
dude?
car station. Come on, hun. We'll be back soon.
And then we can get warm.
We can get very warm.
Oh, that's what he sees in it.
Okay, let's go.
Maybe, Chad, maybe he's actually just a libertarian and that's what he's into. He's just like, you know what?
I'm gonna go take a bath.
That's got to be the answer, right? He's just straight up libertarian. That's why he's like gone with his Asian girlfriend. Like he's got no other choice.
Exiled.
Sexiled.
Works
Oh, that hurt.
Brr.
No one says that.
How far is this cabin anyway?
This cabin is the coziest, most romantic love den you will ever lay your eyes upon.
If we ever make it.
I have a feeling luck's on our side.
Play your cards right and maybe you will get lucky.
Hey, porn stars. Gonna need these.
Porn star?
I'd pay to see it.
Gross.
Hey, I'm sorry to kick you
Hey,
out
just a
like
few
that.
more years from this
Or-
game's release,
oh, I'm
OnlyFans, you know,
sure
comes
you'll
out.
Find a way to entertain yourselves.
Mm-hmm. You have fun with the peanut gallery.
Oh, I almost forgot. Gotta fire up the generator so you can see where you're going.
You didn't prepare any of this for arrival guests, did you?
Roger that.
Gate didn't work,
I
doors
thought
stuck
she was
everywhere, no
flirting with
power,
me.
frozen locks.
Okay. You want to invite him up with us?
Wait, really?
What? No.
Well, you know what? That's what you're into. Killing the whole porn industry. OnlyFans is, I mean, well, lets people take control of their porn. You don't have to like have a manager and everything, I guess. Ready for like the best section of the game, chat? Or, like one of the longer section of the game. Let's just have a walk through the woods.
Photo booth?
Notice they didn't bring their
Alright,
bags
my
with them
mind.
for this to go to their cabin.
Okay.
That's a pain-looking smile.
Good effort. Next time I get the camera, okay?
Well, okay, but it's not easy holding the thing all like backwards and forwards at the same time.
Okay, let's go. I've got cabin fever.
New OnlyFans sex workers ruin the market mainly due to undercharging for content. Now buyers expect so much more for mere pennies. Yeah, I don't really know too much about the economics of it. All I know is my Patreon, where I keep things pretty cheap, so I don't think I'm having any effect. From what I always heard of OnlyFans, it's only like the only people who made really good money off it were like the top one, like less than 1%, which is like pretty much every social media network. You always have like it's very top heavy,
How are you gonna do that?
where like just a small amount of users make the majority of the money.
Mind?
Hey, should we bring our bags with us, babe? No. We'll get them later. We'll have to walk all the way back for them. Sex, I regret to inform you, there's no sex in this game.
Emily's as dumb as she looks if she thinks she can cut in on what we got going on. Maybe if we're lucky, she'll try and follow us out here and get eaten by a bear.
Yeah, she's a bitch, ain't she?
I think you bring out the worst in her.
Is that so?
Epic jealousy.
Suck it.
There was a model who started an OnlyFans and make money off her cosplays. Dude paid her $200 to get naked. She put on more clothes than when I don't want to be that kind of. I mean, hey, yeah, if she, more power to her then. Not everything on OnlyFans is about that. One of my buddies used to make 50 off a single lingerie Polaroid. Now folks are expecting explicit 10+ minute fetish content for $5. Yeah, it does sound like a drastic decrease. How does your Patreon relate to porn? Is there anything we should know? There's no porn. It's just like it's the same idea of like, hey, here's a special content you don't get anywhere else. I mean, some people actually do porn stuff on Patreon as well. It's just not as well known for it as OnlyFans. But they're basically this Patreon and OnlyFans are the same kind of like system. Like direct selling of content to like people.
All right. Let's
do a manly thing. Start a generator. Are there any ladies out there who are like attracted to a man who could just pull a cord and start a generator really fast?
Boom. Nice one, Mikey.
Is that a thing? Like, yeah, look at him pull that ripcord. No? Well, shows you got no taste. She does, apparently. Did you really find that interesting? I don't want to watch this, like, horrible... That's the thing, this guy's a red herring, the guy who keeps watching us, but there's, like, really no reason for us to him, like, just, you know, I'm just gonna watch you. When he should be, like, verbally warning us. My mom, I mean, hey, if the power's out and I start the generator, yeah, damn well she's gonna be impressed. Make good money on Gumroad before they ban. I'm not really familiar with Gumroad. Hold on, babe. I gotta like hold the button to reset the OS on this door. It's a, you know, Internet of Things thing. There we go.
Zam! The gates shall open.
Does anyone know how tall Dartigan is? I am 6'1".
Yeah, totally. No, this is awesome.
Oh, yeah. I bring the hits.
Well, ass shots are still in the game.
You psyched yet? You don't
I'm a
look
tall boy.
psyched
Is
yet.
6'1" really that tall? I feel like it's just like above average height.
It's like a little adventure.
Like, I think average guy height is like 5'10", right? So it's only like slightly taller. Do a 9-year resend. I mean, it's a possibility, but what I'm considering is like a kind of like an something slightly different, where I do something called everything's still wrong with it, where instead of going over an itemized relisting of everything that's a sin, I would essentially do like my long, like 2 to 3 minute like opening statement that I do in every video these days, and like stretch that into like a 10-minute video where I just generalize some stuff. If I were going to.
I think they'd clean it up.
Well, they never closed the investigation.
Okay, I'm getting the creeps now.
What do you remember?
It's all such a blur. You barely even remember what
You really don't remember that you would like tried to like
remember
prank
is
a
that we
girl by
played a
pretending you were gonna like sleep with her, and then she died?
That probably got Hannah and Beth killed.
Hey, I mean, it's not our fault they ran into the woods.
Yeah. How could anyone have expected them to do a dumb thing like that?
I mean, we're not doing it right now. You're a foot above the global, yeah, Montezuma, you're like 6'8", right? Everyone thinks 6'1" is tall, but I swear when you have friends who are 6'+3", you get humbled. I'd imagine so. Thing is though, I think once you're past 6'1", you get into that uncomfortably tall thing where you start bumping your head and you're always like standing above, you know, public restroom stalls. Starts getting harder for clothes to fit.
I heard something. Yeah.
And you get that linky look. You're southern, right? Well, like I said, I like I was born in the South, so, but I'm not really culturally southern, if you noticed. I don't even have much of an accent, if anything. Just on a few words here and there. Might use the same line on Jessica at the cabin that he used on Hannah. Maybe we could start with a little making out. You know what? They all have similar game.
Drink hot chocolate with Emily. You know what? Fuck it. We're adventurous. We will find another way around.
Yes, let's go through the mine shaft.
Jess! Fuck! Hey, Jessica!
Yep. Hey. Okay.
No, you fell face first into that ground. You are not okay.
How do you think I felt?
You didn't hit your head or anything.
As far as I can tell, I still have all 7 of my limbs.
Yeah. Can you get out?
I don't know. I can hardly see anything down here.
Heroic. I'll jump down.
All right, coming after you. Just stay put.
There's also one behind him back there.
Hey, handsome. Want to help me move this cart thing?
You know, you don't have to put thing at the end of it when you accurately describe it, what it is with the first word. It's like, can you help me move this cart? That's perfectly fine. You don't need to put, like, cart thing afterward. Hey, can you help me move this car thing? And it's just a car.
Help me move it. Help me move it. When I imagined us grunting together, this is not what I pictured.
This is just foreplay, dude. Don't worry. Caving's actually hot. Trust me. The bonding exercise.
Oh, holy crap! Oh my gosh, are you okay?
Yeah.
Just throw my back out.
I'm fine.
Don't need it. I got more. It's like your kidneys. You got 2 of them, right?
Whoa, Nelly. This place is giving me the willies. And not the good kind of willies.
Can I offer you a little comfort and reassurance?
Let's save it for the cabin buster.
This is what partying like porn stars is like, by the way. You're gonna feel this party was a bit oversold. Nothing can make these 2 unhorny. That's an excellent way of putting it. It's like there's nothing that will spoil the mood. Not even seeing that is like, you know what? That's still hot for him. Like, hot. Do you think they know they're in the 80s? Well, they're in like a 2000 slasher film. Kind of a big difference. Big importance, you know. See, there's different ways you know the difference, and not just because the present of different technology. It's just like an 80s horror movie would be allowed to be rated R and have nudity in it, whereas like a 2000s one would likely not. Oh, Stogie. How does one party like a porn star? I don't know. They didn't really go into detail on that.
Whoa. This place is like historical.
Holy Batcave.
Holy Batcave, Willard.
Native American, right?
I don't think the miners were getting their arts and crafts on, no.
No, it's like a shrine or something.
A shrine to what?
Come along, my dear.
You alright?
You still horny, babe? You alright?
Close one.
I feel like that's what he would ask first in this situation, not if she's alright.
I'm thinking it's time to go.
Oh my god, that didn't spoil the mood, did it?
Jesus. This place is a real fixer-upper.
Looks like it's all pretty nasty. Do you see David Jaffe unable to beat a boss in Astrobot because he, and I quote, I'm forced to move the camera in a platformer? What the fuck? I mean, maybe he just never, maybe, he's like an older guy, so maybe he's only played like older platformers, I don't know. I mean, when you think about it, all of his like God of War games, they let you move the camera, so maybe it's just baked in. It's the way he sees things. Man, maybe he's only got one thumb. Maybe like using a second analog stick is like impossible for him.
Finally, a little ray of hope.
He made God of War. I mean, that's what I just said. Yeah, he made God of War, and you don't get to move the camera in that game. On the topic of this game, cannibalism or death? I think I would rather, like, not eat a person, but you know what? That's one of those questions you can't answer until you're put in the situation, I feel. You can only answer how you would when you have a belly full of food. Because I've always heard that starvation will just make you, your morals will go out the window. It's like the animal in you will just take over. So who knows? Society's only 3 missed meals away from chaos. Pretty much, yeah.
Well. When Josh said
You're saying that someone in the chat needs to abduct you and dump you in the woods and leave your dead... Leave you a dead body to test if you would resort to... Well, if you dump me in the woods, that's not going to work, because there's probably other things I could eat out there before I'd have to resort to that. So, already your potential thought experiment has failed. You can find mushrooms, berries, maybe catch an animal and eat that. Endless options, nature's bounty.
Ooh, a telescope. Gonna look at the trees, gonna look at the clouds, gonna look at the cabin. Whoa.
You alright?
I just saw someone at the cabin.
Okay.
How would he have gotten down there before us when he was back at the cave? I don't see anything.
Sampling the old eggnog again, babe?
Did you not see the thing that I saw, dude? The thing jumping up in front of the...
Maybe.
So it doesn't make it... How would something know to jump scare him there when it's like several hundred meters away? It's like something would have had to have been on that rock all the way over there and popped its head up fast and jump scare and like... Whatever. It's dumb. It's just dumb. Take another look. Going back to your old video, what would you say about William H. Taft that would get ladies to take off their panties? I have no idea. I'm sure he was a bit of a player, though. People in positions of power usually are. Blackwood Pines, Northwestern Wolf, Grizzly Bear, Rocky Mountain Moose, legendary carnivore, this powerful predator. Okay, I think it depends on what your answer was, whether it'll be a bear or a wolf chasing you later. Calvin Coolidge, was it? I guarantee you he was. Right this way, your horniness. LGB was apparently known for whipping it out. Yeah, that was like an intimidation tactic. But I love it when you like scare birds.
Watch out, bird brain.
I was just flirting.
I was just answering his mating call.
Wow, you're easy.
Yeah, got a lot of love to give. He's scared.
He's hurt, chat. He's got abandonment issues. No one's trauma will be dealt with in this game. They're all just belittled. A lot of deaths to that girl. Last time I started playing The Evil Within for my Halloween month, hey, I still sort of have memories of that game. Coolidge gained a reputation for a taciturn personality and dry sense of humor and earned him the nickname Silent Cal. He sounds like a kindred spirit, you know. Who do you prefer, Lara or Tifa? You mean in like terms of like just general character? I definitely have way better, you know, memories of. I haven't really played that much of Lara except for the newer games, and she's not that appealing of a character in those. So I'd go with Tifa. And if you're asking me who I think is hotter, again, Tifa. Lara just wouldn't be my type. Lara or Tifa, that's what I'm being asked, so that's what I'm answering.
Damn it, Josh. Couldn't you have at least cleared out the path before sending us up here?
Really?
What?
I didn't figure you for the glass half empty type.
You got a better idea?
Stand back, Debbie Downer.
Oh, boo! Show off.
Hey, Mike. You've got something on your face.
Boo! Okay. Okay. That's how it's gonna be. Jess? Jess?
Terrifying. Absolutely terrified. I just don't know how to make a bathtub work.
Well, I was just getting into the bath.
Chad, this is her entire point of the game for like several hours now, is getting this bathtub working. Just like you know, turn knobs and you know nothing comes out.
Come on.
Also, Gabriel F, thank you for the $5 super chat. I don't know what to say. Enjoy a coffee. I will do so. There's a coffee place nearby. But thank you, my man. You may not think that's much, like $5 like that, but just to put that in perspective, to make the same amount of money if you watching my videos would probably take all year if you watching them several times over, just to earn enough ad revenue off it. So hey, $5 from you, it like just means that's pretty good. Don't worry. So hey, you're a hero. All right, let's get this girl into a hot steamy bath, cause she'd be dirty apparently. Then again, if I saw like a big jacuzzi tub like that, I'd probably want to use it too, even if I wasn't. Did you dox your real name yet? No, we haven't got. That's later in the game. You reach the tombstone. Do you like moving your games? I'm not sure what you mean by that, moving my games. Coffee's expensive. There's little thing that isn't. Maybe like buying like a single piece of like really bad chewing gum is still expensive. I mean, it's still inexpensive. Maybe like that butterscotch candy your grandpa and grandma keep several ditches of. Maybe you can still get that pretty cheap. You want some peppermint and butterscotch, little Jimmy? I got plenty.
My money's on blankets for everyone. Yeah, totally. Woohoo! Let's go, Josh. Let's go.
Let's go, Josh. What are you doing down there, Josh? Also, Shinku Akuma with a $5 super chat. Here's $5 more. Get a donut or a bagel. You trying to fatten me up with all these calories? Is that what you want? Are you a feeder? Like, I'm gonna get him, like, yo, put on an extra 5 pounds. He needs it. But no, seriously, thank you. I already looked at that. No, don't look at it again. I'm trying to find my saunter button to move faster. I think they removed the saunter button from this game. So I know you're a health conscious guy and all, but what is your junk food guilty pleasure? For a while I really would still go for like a Hershey with almonds. But I've kind of cut that out now. But I will still go for like a small bag of chips and stuff. Like every once in a while I just want some Doritos, man. Or some hot fries. Something, you know, something salty or like, you know, has a nice crisp crack to it when you bite in. Also, Huntsman, thank you for the $1 super chat, man. You've all been very generous tonight, and I thank you all. Friend is in danger. Nobody's in danger yet. We're all having good times. And this girl just wants to take a hot shower. Or bath, I mean.
Alright, peanut gallery, you know what? I got an idea for you too. What?
$2 super chat from Heriar Hassan. I don't know if I butchered your first name, I'm sorry. Do you put mods on your games? Generally the only mods I use for like when I'm playing games are the ones that I'll get an older game to run. If I'm making a sim video on something, I try to avoid using anything that changes it from the base game that was released that people would have played. So yeah, if I have to use a mod that'll just get an older game to run, I'll do that. Or if it'll just make it play better, I'll do that. But nothing that changes the content-wise, generally. Or at least not for like a sim video, recording. Otherwise, yeah, we'll use a mod for fun. Also, Huntsman, thank you for the $3 super chat.
Bro, I mean, we used to do it all the time. Me and... Well...
Josh, no hot water's kinda major oversight, don't you think?
Yeah. Yeah, you just gotta fire up the boiler. It's in the basement.
Wait till she finds out he didn't bring any food for this entire, like, weekend at this place.
Spirit board.
Chris, let's go find it. It'll be like a scavenger hunt.
Okay. Guess so.
Rad. I mean, you're not gonna regret it. Yep,
Hey, Marbles, thank you for the 4 months of being a Prime sub, by the way. Just when you thought you were safe, Dart, they pull you back in, so how much has changed? Well, the game is still primarily the same. They only really added a few things in for the epilogue, which was already kind of short to begin with. But other than that, it's the same game, just with better graphics. Holy fuck, Montezuma, the $50 super chat. So get you some of that highbrow coffee. Oh, so you want me to get some of that, like, you know, like Nigerian blend stuff. I don't know, you know, whatever it comes from that's like really expensive these days. You know, it's been like scented and perfumed and everything else. And some treats or whatever. Well, hey, I thank you for it, my man. And hopefully you guys are enjoying the stream tonight. But thank you. And I'm not really a coffee guy. I'm more of a tea guy, but I do have a coffee every once in a while when I go to like a nice coffee place. 3 hurrahs for Monty. Hey, big thanks to everyone, even just the people sitting there watching tonight. You don't feel bad if you're not giving me money. Hey, it's perfectly fine to me. Just being part of the community is fine with me.
You notice how I gave Chris and Ash a mission together? Yeah, I was thinking they could use some alone time.
They are sweet together.
They are very sweet together. I wish they'd
But that just means you're alone with this creep.
I swear, they just need, like, something to bond over, you know, some sort of traumatic event to send them into each other's arms. I mean, at this rate, they'll be in the geriatric ward before Chris makes a move.
That's a weird way of putting it. They need some trauma so they can, or they can like fall in love. And you guys just really need to feel some suffering. Then you'll definitely fall for each other. Looks like she wants to sucker punch him. I feel like, yeah, that's the intention though. $2. Here's $2 for the cup of tea. That will get me a matcha. So thank you.
No, Sam.
Yeah,
Thank you, coffee. I mean, the name there works in it as well. Thank you for the $2.
What?
It really means a lot to me that everyone came back this year, and you know that you came.
And
Sam.
you know, you even came back when I said we're gonna party like porn stars.
Josh, we're here for you.
Even though
Really,
we're the only two single people here.
Whenever.
Technically.
We're all gonna make it through this. Together.
No intentions with
want
that,
us
huh?
to have a good time, you know?
$50 will give you a couple tacos at Taco Bell. Hey,
I think
tacos are always nice.
A little old set of stairs.
What house is this that has this? Damn, people are like spoiling me tonight. Solomon McGuire, thank you for the $10 super chat. Big fan of all your content, especially because of your Resident Evil videos. Speaking of, are you looking forward to Resident Evil's next remake? Which one, or do you think they'll butcher it? I think the next one is not going to be a remake. The next one's going to be Resident Evil 9. And I am looking forward to that because I've so far liked 7 and 8. The first person ones, those have been pretty good. I'm not sure what direction they're going to go in now with like Ethan being off. And I don't know if they're going to like continue with it, like with the DLC with his daughter, because that's like taking place in the future. As for the remake, I really don't believe they're going to be doing the Code Veronica remake everyone keeps talking about. I think if they're going to do a remake, it'll be 5, or they'll go back and remake 1 again. But yeah, Resident Evil videos are always fun time to send. So, but sadly, I've kind of run out of Resident Evil stuff to send. I gotta wait for them to make new stuff. Unless I really want to do those weird offshoot games.
Oh, just get me some
Hey
hot
Dart,
water and
do me a favor and ask your friend Montezuma over there to send some of his whale cash my way.
You know.
That's not how this works.
Well, it's
He gets to decide what he does with his money. I need it to help fund my next vacation. You see, you're never gonna, if you're that desperate, you're never gonna get it. You gotta like offer something. There's equivalent exchange in place. You gotta offer some entertainment. Otherwise, it's just begging. Can I have a flashlight so I can see what I'm doing?
Here, can you
Thank
hold
you.
it?
He listened. Am I gonna send Metal Gear Solid Delta? I'm thinking of both this game and Metal Gear Solid Delta. I'll do something new with, instead of just like my regular sim video if I make content on them. Since they are technically the same game, just prettier, it wouldn't really... Oh. Why am I being still? Oh, holding the light.
Nice one.
How much money for you to retire? I mean, depends on how much that is when we get there.
The water pressure before we get the boiler.
Generally, I think for retirement, you want a couple $100,000, right?
No, it's actually
You better not
pretty
send
simple.
my ladder song. Well, I think I like took a sin off for that in the original video, didn't I?
Oh, damn.
It's okay. I'm just try again.
Just delete your old videos? No, thank you. Not gonna do that.
Relax. It's not that hard. Just press the button when the light comes on.
Okay. I'll get it this time.
Whoa! That's more like it. All right. Bye, girl.
Oh, whoops. Well, that's so... I think I didn't get that in the original game. It's like we always leave this poor dude hanging. And this is why he becomes a killer later. Like, you didn't give me a high five.
What the hell
Like, you gotta hold out longer for the high five than like 2 seconds, alright?
I'm just Josh.
Yeah, just like take it back automatically.
Oh, you were really freaked out.
Prank him.
Oh my god. Don't move.
What?
Something behind you.
Yeah, right.
Josh,
Real cool thing to do to a guy whose like sister's died here.
there's something back there.
Wow.
All right.
You made a man look behind him.
Dirty love.
What? No. Where'd you get the first point?
Doesn't start at 30?
No, 15.
Oh, more of a pink
I have
pony.
no idea what they're talking about.
Wait, okay, so you hear that too, right? Josh,
What?
the rhythm's like weirdly regular.
Nothing regular about it.
I'll check it out. That's
What do
tennis
you
rules?
think
Oh, thank you.
Why?
I'm not a tennis guy.
Your Freddy face.
No, it's probably just like not anything.
Why don't you hold down the fort while I make sure?
Whatever you say, madam.
So $1.99 super chat from Gabriel. Tax on a coffee. Oh, wow, you're covering the tax too, huh? Oh, you're a saint over there, my man.
Whoa, Sam!
We're just ripping up Dead by Daylight now. Which is kind of bizarre because this same developer made a Dead by Daylight spin-off game.
What?
Hey!
What the hell?
Boom. You just got mugged.
What?
That means something totally different from where I'm from.
Nice one. That was good.
Why would you do that?
There's all this cool old movie crap down here. What was I?
$5 super chat from Solomon McGuire again. Have you considered sending the original Resident Evil 1, 2, 3? I have, and those will be up on the Patreon when I do them, because they'll be classic sends. I'd probably want to send 2 and 3 before I did 1, because I did just send Resident Evil 1 not too long ago, but yes, that's something I would consider a classic send on Patreon.
Whiff of humor to it.
Joke master.
Well, I said nothing about jokes. I said your prank, which was dumb.
Holy crap.
Especially now that they're available on GOG too.
I was not.
Come on, you totally pissed.
Black Flag Remake is currently set to be released next November. Well, that's the one everyone likes, but ain't gonna save Ubisoft.
I found my true calling.
Please tell me you're gonna take a vow of silence. Okay.
God,
okay,
he's
did you at
so
least find the
funny. I can't
thingy?
believe this girl ain't sleeping with him yet.
Here's our one-way ticket to the spirit realm.
You know what? You know what? No. I've just been through enough spooking for one night, okay? I see a hot bath in my crystal ball. All right?
I'm gonna be up there like
Have
for the
fun.
next 3 hours, y'all.
Oh, but watch out for that Josh. He's a schemer.
Double send video though would be super easy. For what? When did Black Flag get released? That was like an Xbox 360 PS3 era game, right?
Come with me to get my bag.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Takes her, yeah, I mean, it's a very big bath, so it takes a while to fill up. Read that Ubisoft might go private again because they're considering that options right now to go private, maybe sell out to Tencent, probably get like some government money. They're probably like, you know, they're scrambling. They're scrambling is what they're doing. Turns out big companies don't like that not making money thing.
Why,
I think Microsoft will recover and start the console wars? No. I think they really want to get out of hardware. If anything, I think it's more likely that Tencent might end up making their own hardware console, because they now control enough of the gaming market to definitely be able to do that. So that's my prediction. Microsoft is eventually going to continue to fade into irrelevance when it comes to like the actual console hardware, and I think Tencent might eventually step in. Not that that's a good thing either. Tencent's pretty terrible. So.
Yeah.
Sympathize.
Feeling a little better now?
Say what?
You just do not care about him at all, do you, lady?
The further we get from Jessica, the better I feel.
I just want you to relax. You know? Have a good time.
I'll relax when everyone else relaxes. But thanks for trying.
Wish that The Wolf Among Us 2 was out. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I wouldn't get your hopes up over that. Like the Telltale making that game is not the same Telltale that made the original one. It's just like the same company with the name only. Probably like a few leftover like employees. So I wouldn't get your hopes up. Hold on a sec. Can you look? Thank you. Nothing gonna jump scare me? Doesn't seem like that should be there. Do you follow companies or development teams? You mean like on social media? Generally, no. Nope. I don't really follow many people on social media because social media is pretty boring. And it's just used to irritate people these days. That's going to be my base comment for the night. Thank you very much.
Okay. All right.
Have you never really come across motion sensitive lighting before? It's not that uncommon. This guy to get terrified of a Walmart door opening in front of him. Chad, now you see why I had to do star wipes for this game. It's just like jump scare moment after jump scare moment.
Hey, Doofus, come this way.
Lord.
Trying to get me somewhere private?
Why don't you come find out?
What alternatives do you have to Star Wipe? So I retired that joke a while ago, so none. But Star Wipe was like the perfect like effect for it since it's so stupid looking. And it's just like with, you know, like zoom in on the jump scare moment. She didn't want to swing, Chad. What's wrong with this girl? Well, that's an image. Hannah. Why'd you grab it butt first? Because that's the only way to grab it, is like face first in the snow.
That's weird.
You don't even use Instagram? I have an Instagram account, but I've never posted any images to
What
it.
are you doing, weirdo?
What? I came back.
Good boy. Now, obey.
Look, if you're not into this, if this guy isn't into this kind of kink, he is really degrading himself right now.
Matt.
Yeah?
Thanks for helping me find my bag. I know I can be a little high maintenance.
No problem, babe.
It's no problem, babe.
You like my funny words, Magic Man? I like everybody's funny comments. Trust me, most of the shit I say is just what I'm like feeding off of, chat.
All day.
It's a skill you learn as a streamer.
What?
All day.
Wait, what does that mean?
Like, all day long. I was being, like, sexy.
Just let the silence be more awkward. That's right. It's like you'll like shake the cringe out of yourself. Some people like it. And so that's why I said if it's not a kink for him, it's kind of like weirdly, it's like really depressing. But it doesn't seem like he's that into it. Because they don't give you an option to select, you know, degrade me more, baby. Sorry you're late. Hey, what's up, Krill? Had dinner. Hey, don't apologize for having dinner with your dad. Did you miss much? Just the beginning of the game. We've been having a pretty good night.
Huh. Cool.
Oh, it's so pretty out here tonight.
Wow. Yeah.
It's so nice to be here with you, muscle man.
I'm not all muscle. There are some brains in here too.
Well, you got enough brains to like me, so
He
let's
actually
see that
doesn't look that
brawn.
muscular at all to me.
Outside of what?
My car.
I like your car. Roomy.
This ain't roomy enough for you?
You know what? Maybe there's a better spot.
Does this spot start with a G?
There are lots of places out here.
I already started clearing this off for us. Like a gentleman.
Oh, come on. Let's look around.
I'm so what the fuck was he talking? Babe, don't you want to sit on this like ice cold bench with me? No?
Oh. Well, look at that.
Hey.
What the hell, Em?
He's
Don't be
talking about the
jealous.
G-spot?
Why would
Was
you
that
do
it?
me?
Is that how you find it?
Made me feel like a chump.
Don't be so sensitive. I'm here with you right now. Mike's the chump.
Okay. Maybe chump.
I've been looking for it wrong all these years,
What
Chet.
is?
Lucky.
Getting there.
Alright, continue your walk of shame. Who is my bench warmer in Final Fantasy IX? Usually, even though she can be very good if you get the right skills for her, he, she, but I rarely use Kina. And a
What's
merit.
so important in the bag, anyways?
It's just my undies. The lacy ones.
Who needs undies?
Well, hell, we don't need those.
You don't want me to model them for you?
I'm just gonna rip them off, anyways.
Maybe I want to show them off. Puts me in a generous mood.
Let's go get them.
Chat, I don't want to like sound like I'm bragging, but I have much better game than these people. That it's sad. Let's go look at the cultural relic, babe.
Look at the sexy kisser on this thing. Dare to put your hand in it.
Hey, I
Isn't that sacrilege?
Just slide it up in there.
Investigate. You know what? Be a man.
Emily! Emily!
Gotcha, big dip.
Jesus, you're ridiculous.
Oh, come on. What was that?
I'm not sure. Probably just an animal or...
Do not like.
You're not gonna rip them off. I'm just gonna wear them for my OnlyFans stream. She just wants to make content on this vacation. That's it. You want a picturesque place to like show it all off and like make a few dollars. Are you doing kill all these fuckers in? No, I'm actually gonna try to keep all of them alive this time. Technically, you don't really miss out on anything once people die, because once you get past the point of like where they can be killed off, they don't really do much else in the rest of the plot. So it doesn't really affect anything, but you do get different endings based off it. Who died when I played it? Who did die? Like the blonde girl, the horny blonde girl, what's her name? And I think I had to sacrifice one of the people at the end of the game to like kill the monster. So there's like 2 people. I think I got this guy killed too accidentally.
You are, madam.
Thank you. Oh my, very impressive.
Let's be honest, Dart, man-to-man, Emily is the type of person to say on stream, you don't have $5. Yeah, there's some logic there. It's $5. Come on. It's less than a cup of coffee. We had to take that way around because of that. What's harder, saving all these idiots or saving one girl in Silent Hill? On Silent Hill 4 is way harder to save. Because she's trying to get herself killed most of the time. Remember in your sim video, you got to a point and one of the characters went, look at all the corpses, and there was only one. I think it's like a... Is it the corpses of her friends she could find or something? And I only had one person. They just didn't have another line for it.
Hey. What the hell?
Somebody made a snowman.
That was not there before.
That's not a snowman.
Is that a note?
That's not a snowman. I'm sorry, but what's wrong with your vision? What a cute snowman. Pig butchered on head. Hike through ground. You know, I used to make these when I was a kid all the time. Welcome back. Well, that's a red flag. Look at the corpses line as a bug if it's only one body.
It's gotta be Chris. Or Josh. They're just trying to mess with us.
Kind of uncool, guys. I don't like this.
Me neither.
Oh! Matt!
What the hell's going on? What the hell did this?
You know, I'm kind of not giving a shit about my panties anymore. I kind of just want to split.
Agreed.
But no, those are important. Think of your OnlyFans. Your patrons aren't going to pay you any. They're going to buy the content. That is something you could picture me making as a kid if I would only had a butchered pig's head.
Fear, isolation, loneliness. Do you share this fear?
Yeah, sure. Is that a dead cat on your desk?
Is that so? Because that's not reflected in the way you are playing your game, now is it?
Does he know I'm laughing at it?
Now, let us investigate your feelings toward other people in greater depth. What you value, what you respect in yourself and others. Which would you say?
Live by an illegal trash dump, you couldn't find one. I'm sorry, do you think I went like scurrying through trash to like find stuff? I value honesty.
So, you would tell the truth, even if it resulted in an unpleasant outcome for a friend. And what about honesty then? And charity?
Honesty.
Charity is overrated, I suppose. Better to be true to yourself than to help others in need, eh? Oh.
I feel like this guy's gonna like pitch it like me to vote Republican.
We'll talk again soon.
In your sim video was a live Cobra. Yeah, it changes based on some of those answers you give earlier. It's just kind of stupid though. Captain Charles sails the trash seas in his houseboat. The houseboat part of it's cool though.
World, you must free your mind of all preconceptions, drop all inhibitions, and generally give yourself over entirely to the will of others, sublimating your every desire to the whims of the spirit master, which is me.
It doesn't say that.
And all present will remove their garments at my sole discretion.
Chris, come on, this is serious.
Never played strip
Oh, shush it.
Strip Ouija before, huh?
Okay then, let's see what happens. Ashley, since you're a recent convert, why don't you be our medium for today?
Serious.
Okay. Is anyone there? Will you reveal yourself to us if you're there?
The spirits respond. Pizza, dat ass. Pizza, dat ass.
I didn't do anything.
It's moving again.
H?
What's it spelling?
Hold on.
How's this happening?
Are you moving it?
I swear it's just moving.
A P? We gonna get an I?
Help?
How are we supposed to help?
I don't know. What does it mean?
We need to know who it is if we're supposed to help them.
Well, she's really into this now. How can we help? Who needs the help?
Who are you?
Take off your top. It offends the spirit. Classic joke, I know.
Here it goes.
Okay, S.
I.
S. T.
E.
R.
Sister. Sister?
Who's sister? Oh, come
You know, unless
on, this is
everyone's
for
actually
real.
pulling that thing around, you'll feel who's pushing it.
Gotta be.
Yeah, okay.
This is only gonna come from one direction.
Which sister is it then?
Ashley, ask who it is.
Hannah?
Who are we speaking to? Hannah? Is that you? Oh God.
This is messed up.
Josh? Are you...
I'm fine.
Are you sure? Because we can stop.
No.
Dude, it's cool.
I want to hear what it says.
I don't know where to start.
Think about it. If this is actually Hannah, I mean, we can find out what happened that night.
Josh?
I can handle it.
Okay. Let me think.
What happened? What happened to you?
Hannah? We miss you. And we want to know what happened to you. Can you tell us? What
Ouija that
happened?
ass.
B? E?
Drop it down, bitch. Let me see you back it. I want little John to be like in control of the spirit board.
Like this.
Betrayed.
What does she mean?
It's still going.
Let me see you back it up. Drop that ass down low. Back that motherfucker up.
L E D? No.
Killed.
We didn't kill them. It was just a prank.
Ash, calm down, okay? Just
Sad thing is, you didn't even capture it for the TikTok. Thank you, Lucky.
Ask him what happened. It's the only way to know. Ask him, Ash.
Who killed you?
Okay. Who killed you? Hannah, who was it? L? I? B?
The library. Maybe there's something in the library here?
E? R? O? O?
Proof. There's proof.
In the library? Holy shit. Chris?
You know what?
Spirits are trying to reach you of your outstanding royalties.
Josh, I don't know what's going on.
Listen.
You can barely see the screen. It's spooky with ray tracing on.
Messing with me is somehow going to help me deal with my grief or whatever, but this is not cool.
Josh, no! You wanted to use the spirit board.
Hey, calm down. It's not Ash's
I don't need
fault.
this right now, okay? You guys are full of it.
I wanted to party like porn stars. That was a true way of honoring their memory.
Should we go after him?
Ah, man. I mean, he'll be okay. Let's just give him.
Big ups to the first game you streamed. I'm busy and can't really attend, but I wish you the best start. Stay busy. Hey, what am I trying to say? Thanks you for the 100 bits, and thank you for the kind words. And hey, don't worry about it. The VOD's always there if you want to check it out. I'll do my best. The lights work, yet they chose to light candles. Well, you gotta set the the atmosphere.
Jess.
Literally dark, figuratively dark, bit of both. That scream sounded like she was very far off. She was just on the other side of the tree, if I'm not mistaken. Wouldn't if she had left footprints?
Where did you go? This is
Okay, she did. I was gonna say,
funny.
I gotta remember that detail because they didn't have the snow deformation in the original game. Also, Kolinessa, or Kolesny, thank you for the 17 months. Also, hey,
Jessica.
Ashley looked like a tot.
Oh, come on.
Video game characters sometimes do. Ever hear an Aztec death whistle? I've seen YouTube videos of them. I'm not sure if they're real though, but just like someone like marketing them as that.
Jess.
Like, is that
Buddy,
historically accurate?
You in there? Whoa!
Why would there be a mask attached to the ceiling of that car?
It scared the blue out of my jeans. The hell is that doing in there anyway?
Kind of a modern mask to be in. It's like an old vehicle too. I don't think they even had plastic when this car was made.
Light of my life? Seriously? This is not funny.
How does he keep up with 2 chats? I'm an extremely talented individual. It's not that hard once you get, like, I've been streaming for many years, so keeping up with chat is already a skill I developed. And just like you'd learn to like, look, play the game, look over, read something really fast, talk about it, continue playing game. But it's just part of streaming.
I totally promise I won't murder you when I find you.
Ladies, is that a red flag? Have a set of skills.
Oh my... No.
That was so good.
No.
Wait. You had to see this.
I'm not seeing it.
No, Mike.
No. You recorded that?
Look at your face.
I was scared, Jet. You can't just jump out at somebody. I'm in the middle of the woods. It's scary.
I'm sorry to scare you.
If you send that to anybody,
You what?
gonna...
I'll share your sex tape. Yeah, how about that?
No.
Revenge.
Oh, where's the delete button? Is this it here?
No.
It's not funny. It's not funny.
But you look so cute when you're scared. I didn't know you had such a cute little ladylike scream, Michael. Guess you never really know someone until
Thing
you
is, chat, they're still turned on. They're still horny. They can't put it away.
Oh, is that so?
Yeah. Looks like you have to try harder.
A challenge, eh? Well, I hope you're strapped in, because you're about to feel the full force of my mind-melting thrill skills.
Mind-melting thrill skills. Hunger totems are new to the remaster. I was gonna say, I didn't recognize that one. I think it just like, here's a... I'm guessing that has like maybe more backstory or something. There's only one thing that could probably be showing you.
Well. Look at this fun little lovebird carving.
M4E. Just whip your dick out. It's cold out, you know?
Any idea what that could stand for?
Could be any, Elizabeth.
They were in thermal vision, so scared. That just lets you know it's not a
Or
human
maybe
watching them.
Michael and Emily? Relax. I just didn't realize you were so sappy. Pun intended.
I'm a sap.
Hey, I may look like a tough and rugged, manly man on the exterior, but deep down, I'm in touch with my feelings. I'm not afraid to show a little affection now and again.
Oh yeah? You gonna show me some affection later?
Girl, all kinds of affection.
Oh, is that a check I can cash?
Wink.
These two people don't deserve sex. They really don't. Sex is just not for them. This is what someone's idea of sexy writing is. Like, this is what sex people do, right? They like talk like this. $5 from Solomon McGuire. You should really consider sending movies. Don't think anyone is doing that. I mean, there's an entire channel that does that. Called Cinema Shinge, I believe. Unless they've changed it. Or they stopped. I haven't actually paid attention to them in a while, so maybe I guess they're still doing it. But I'm more of a game guy than a movie guy. Obviously, movies would probably be a bit easier and less time consuming since they're only 90 minutes long on average, but yeah, I just prefer my game stuff. What podcast do I listen to? None at the moment. Don't really get into podcasts. I will when Mr. Medicare puts out like one of his like streams, it's kind of like a podcast, and I'll listen to that. But yeah, not really any podcasts I kind of listen to.
Cool.
Josh. They suck these days. Like I said, I haven't watched them in a while because I didn't want to be influenced by them. So have no statement on that. But I'm sure people say that about me too. So who knows? You have to remember it's supposed to be cheesy. Yeah, I know it's supposed to be cheesy, but they've actually taken it to a level that it's like there's a bit too much of it, and it just like so you can't do anything but laugh at it instead of take any of it seriously. You've always sucked? Yeah, I mean, truly, I am kind of immune to ever, like, being known as, like, yeah, he, like, sucks now. It's like, but he always did.
It's kind of like a real winter wonderland out here now.
Hey, girl, you know I'll hook you up.
Mm-hmm.
See, like that wasn't necessary. I already know they want to fuck. Game sins are better. Who watches movies? I know, right? Movies are, like, not based. Cinema sins fell off hard. Also, your reputation has only gotten higher among the general. Oh, damn. It's good to know, then. Looks like my hard work and perseverance has paid off. You're autistic and people used to think you couldn't learn game. Whatever, I'm so tired. Of course you can, like, learn game and have game.
The hell is that?
Was it someone?
Don't forget to read your bits. Did you give me bits? I'm sorry, man. I missed that. Considering we know what the monster is and how they react to movement later in the game, why hasn't this thing ambushed these two and killed them? Why is it stalking them? Excellent point. It knows it's the opening of the game and needs to build tension first. Or maybe it's still like early, just woke up, it's still kind of groggy. Maybe the pheromones these two are putting out are turning it off. It's like these two people are too horny to eat. I don't want to eat that horny fucking meat. Let them get it out of their system first.
Do you hear that?
No.
Hello? Someone there?
Babe, are you as turned on as I am right now by the thought of someone watching us? I've just never been more on fire.
God damn it! That thing almost killed us.
Doesn't want the gooner meat. Yeah, gooner meat's like it's too many preservatives in it. Not enough like organic stuff. Animals love the taste of fear. That's why they chase you down first.
Charming.
It's everything you described, Michael.
Wait, what?
Like heaven. I love it.
Yeah.
Alright, let's get in there and get to it. I don't care if it's cold. Billy Bates. Scare. Sweet revenge. Revenge. Yeah, you're still horny, right?
No! Do not!
Oh my God, Jess.
Why do I make my voice more flat for my YouTube videos? That's the difference between just speaking normally versus reading a script.
Turnabout is fair play, my good lady.
I just scared you. I didn't soak you.
Well, you were already soaked, right?
Everything in my power to
Based on how we were acting.
You better get cooking.
do not underestimate my
She's
culinary chops.
freezing wet, still horny. Impossible biology. Scared the horny right into you. Let's see. Anything else in here? Nope. You just build different. Hmm. 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 Terrifying. Deers.
What is that?
I'm not sure I want to know.
Sounds we're gonna be making later, I bet.
It's horrible.
Gee, I don't think he's gonna make it.
Comfort the deer.
Hey, bud. Hey, buddy.
God, the poor thing.
It's okay.
Mike, it's in so much pain.
It'll be over soon.
Yeah, I think that's already dead if it's got that kind of neck wound, actually.
Oh my God, what the hell was that?
I don't know.
There's a bridge. Over here, over. Mike, get over here.
Just checking, baby. You're still horny, right? Is it spoiled the moon, right? Where's the shortcut? How would they know it's a shortcut if they've never been up here before? Oh, Jessica.
On, we gotta go.
I am. Mike, get the key. Get it open. Oh my God, that was close. What?
Had it under control. Whole time.
Bullshit.
No, 100%. 100%. 110.
I don't think they even knew if something was chasing them because they did grab the food and was probably just eating it.
Did.
Was it a bear?
Yeah, gotta be. Things are crazy fast.
I mean, I didn't see it.
Hey, things are not gonna come barging in, I promise.
How can you be sure?
'Cause I'm pretty sure bears don't know how to open cabin doors.
I've seen them open car doors
What? Where?
on the internet.
Really? Okay, well, this isn't the internet, Jess. Right? This is real life. And I promise you that no bear or anything else is gonna open that cabin door.
Just sent fake AI images, do it, girl. That's all it was. Did you look at their fingers? Probably like morphed and all this weird stuff.
Almost. Huh. Typical. Urgh. This is not the cozy chalet I was promised, Mike.
Yeah, it's a bit drafty or something, right?
Well, there is a fireplace.
Wow. We don't need a fire to heat things up.
Michael, I am a lady, and a lady needs a proper romantic setting.
I'm still horny, Michael.
Okay.
We haven't satisfied the
A
urge.
lady would like to cuddle up with her man by a nice cozy fire bathed in atmospheric mood lighting.
Right. It'll get plenty toasty.
Babe, is my RBG in my computer not enough?
Mike. Fire and mood lighting.
Yes. Milady.
My lady. Oh, we gotta find men. This part's actually timed. But girl, I just started.
Fuck, Mike.
What?
Oh, crap.
What?
Where is it?
What? What's wrong?
Gone. It is gone, okay?
Jess, slow down. What is gone?
My freaking phone, Sherlock.
Can't find it?
Crap, no. I must have dropped it outside.
Oh. Shit.
I can't lose my phone. My parents will kill me.
You can always get a new one.
That's like my 4th one this year.
Okay.
I'm sorry, but if you've lost 3 phones already
help you
in a
look for it.
year, you have other issues.
It's gotta be outside.
Yeah, I don't think we want to go out there right now with the bear or whatever it is.
Fine. I just wish you hadn't gotten me completely soaking wet trying to scare
I
me.
thought you wanted me to make
Kind
you
of a
wet.
dick move.
Sorry, Jess.
Probably fell out in the water and doesn't even work anymore anyway, so whatever.
Hey, I'll make it up to you. I promise. Looky. Who's gonna fire up some nookie?
You've been dying to use that line since we got here, haven't you?
I hope so, because that was solid gold.
Ah, this'll take care of the mood lighting.
Unless you want to make out with an ice sculpture, I suggest you get a fire going. Pronto.
Do you not see me putting wood into the fireplace right now? Yeah, that's not how you light a fire.
Fire zero.
No kindling, no tinder,
Bravo.
nothing. Just like straight match into like giant lit wooden logs.
What?
Instantly lights up.
I think. Well, I wish we had some booze.
Well, if I'd have known that ahead of time.
I don't know. I'm kind of just.
I'm not horny anymore, babe.
Yet.
You know what? Are you sure?
Am I doing something wrong?
No. I mean, I thought you were one way, but you're kind of another way. If that makes sense, it's not your fault.
Jess? I really like you. Whoever you think I am, well, just give me a chance, and I will show you what you need.
Well, I am liking your confidence. Mike, the shutters.
What about them?
Close them, please?
There's just no one out there.
I feel like someone's watching us. I don't like
Doesn't
it.
that just make it harder?
Yes,
Girl, you've got legs. You can do some of this.
I really don't like it.
Okay. Shutter it.
Alright, close the shutters. Stop having them be open.
Voila. Shutters are shuttered.
That's a good quote, by the way.
Where were we?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I think I'm a little freaked out. And it's
After
hard for
all
me
that,
to,
only
like,
now
keep
she
this
freaked out,
up
chat.
and-
What? Keep what up?
Look, I act all super confident and like a total sexy babe and everything, but underneath, I gotta be honest, I'm really kind of insecure.
You're super hot, though. How could you be have any, like, yo... Hot people aren't insecure or, like, yo, shy.
What?
You have nothing to be insecure about.
Hot people don't have mental problems.
You have no idea.
Or trauma.
You're just like me and everyone else. We're all insecure. But you know how to handle yourself. You might call it a front, but it's real.
Hey, Post Gamer, thank you for the 3 months hot coffee denied.
And that's super fucking hot.
Really?
I love you and your trauma, baby.
Come here. Maybe I know how to handle you too.
Is that the hotness or the insecurity speaking? People just keep quoting my video to me. Hot, you're cold, you're hot, you're cold. Look at your mind. Like high school. I guess that's the idea, even though they're... Oh, look at that clothes coming off. Got ourselves a kinky peeper.
Mike? What is that?
I don't know.
Okay, well, go find out now, please.
Hold on, let me get the gun. Oh, I think it's supposed to, like, pull around with the gun before she got freaked out. Here's the thing I don't get, like the thing that threw this to the window was one of the Wendigos. Why would it even do that? It seems like it's like a bestial kind of thing. Why would it I'm gonna like scare the hell out of him by just chucking this phone through the window? Can you please walk through the door? It ain't that hard, or it shouldn't be. Maybe the Wendigo's like, your music sucks. Why would you ever try to have sex in a cold-ass cabin? Well, that's what the flyer is for. Your meat tastes better.
It's your phone.
What? How is it my phone?
I don't know. It just came through the window.
Oh, for fuck's sake, god damn it!
What?
Those goddamn assholes probably followed us out here to fuck with us, and just when we were getting down to business. Hey! Yeah, pricks! That means you! I know you're out there! What the fuck are you trying to do? You wanna ruin our fun that bad? Well, guess what? You can't ruin our good time, because Michael and I are gonna fuck.
Award-winning dialogue.
We are going to have sex, and it's gonna be hot. So enjoy it, because I know we're going to.
She got anger horny.
Give me a break.
You're still horny, right?
More of this. Do you really think the girls were communicating with us?
Thank you for the bits, by the way.
I don't know
Courage.
if I wish they were, if I wish they weren't.
Guess we should find out.
Cackle loudly, that's the point. It's all about timing, you know, Chad. You gotta wait. Let the tension build up. Just like those two were.
Josh looked really freaked out at the seance.
Yeah, I mean, he looked like he was keeping it together, but
Do you think we shouldn't have mentioned his sisters?
it's why we came back up here.
Yeah, but not to, like, have a seance. Maybe we went too far.
Yeah, maybe we went too far, like having a seance with the brother of the two dead people we got killed. I don't know, I just wondered. Talking out loud, you know. How re-release going so far? It's going swimmingly. Other than one game crash. And we're almost through the build-up. Like, this game will only take me like 2 streams to get through. Tonight's all about getting through like the first part. Tomorrow will be the danger part. 145 bits is definitely hard caught. I don't think they've been caught block yet. Those two are still going to go at it if they can. Gave you everything, my skills, my friendship, my home, my secrets, my treasures, and you just kept taking. And now what do I have? Not even my family. What is this a quote from, Jim? First or second part, but honestly the first part is just funnier for the build-up because it's so slow. And you have all this like, goofy shit happening. The second part has its moments too though. It's not like it's bad. Show me where the magic is. I don't remember there being a wolf in this game. God of War, Ragnarok, Shinri yelled at Atreus after Odin stabbed Brock. Oh, okay, yeah, that one. Kind of forgot about that. Am I still playing KSI? Still playing KSI? What's KSI again? Am I going to kill the dog too? I don't think... Was there a dog in this game? I don't remember the dog.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
The power's not even on.
Weird.
Yeah, weird. How come we didn't notice that before? Wolf is the best character in the game. The white wolf in the asylum. Okay, yeah, that one. Now I remember now. It's been years since I last played this game. KSI, the YouTuber? I'm not really that... I know who he is, but I don't watch him, no.
Jeez, look out!
Holy crap!
Are you okay?
I think so. Look.
What?
There was something behind the books. What is that?
Is it a button?
Why would there be a button?
That's a good question.
Should I push it?
That's what buttons are for, I guess.
Self-destruct activated. You have 30 seconds to leave the facility.
Whoa, panel opens. Head explodes.
Are we like in a movie right now?
If we are, I hope it's a rom-com.
Leave it to the Washingtons to have secret passages in their house?
I mean, maybe
Ooh, Scabby.
this place is super old.
Ruh-roh.
So, should we take a look?
Yeah, after you.
No. You go.
Gee, thanks.
Alright, in we go. Shouldn't you go look for your friend? But no, okay.
Whoa.
What?
Whoa, is
What
this...
did you find?
I will take them and bleed them like pigs and rip their soft white skin off. Fucking 16 years I waited for pretty little headed Beth. That's my rendition of the charity worker.
Holy cow.
Take a look at this.
And now, Ash, I don't want to freak you out, but look at this.
What? Chris, what is that?
I think this might be what the spirit board wanted us to find.
The clue?
Handwritten
it's
note,
a
how
letter.
antiquated. They didn't send a text? I ain't reading that
It's,
shit.
a
Too long.
threat.
Chris, this is serious. We need to find Josh right now.
We're not gonna... Is that all that's back there? Is like a letter? And a camera. Pretty boring, like, secret room. It's just like, one little note. Alright, let's find Josh. I think that's his name, right?
What was that?
Well, I don't know. You go first this time. Okay, I already looked at that. I don't know if there's anything over this way or not. Is this dialogue worse than Forspoken? No, Forspoken is just boring. This game is at least entertaining.
Do you think someone was actually after Hannah and Beth?
If so, that would be really messed up.
God, this is really hard to control these people. Dear Dr. Swaffham, thank you for your response. It's good to know that the tribe still feel an attachment to the land here. Even if we have a few unfortunate problems, graffiti people sleeping in the outbuildings, this is their ancestral home after all. I've made contact with the descendants of the tribe and intend to make a donation to their elder council. Healing the wounds of the past won't be easy, but I feel it's a step that is necessary. Yours sincerely, Melinda Washington. Saw that crazy guy again, hanging around the generator shed. I'm going to start keeping a record. Somewhere in this observation room, yes, the trauma bond romance plan. Yeah, this is him trying to get like a epic prank on them. He wants these two to really get together. He's got to come up with a really elaborate plan. Soon they'll be fucking and I'll record it. Didn't we unfreeze that lock earlier? And put it on Pornhub, yes, Pornhub. You know, the most, tasteful of sites. Yo, Dart, holy crap, over the shoulder for Until Dawn. Wait, was the original game, like, didn't have camera control? I don't really remember that part of it, but yeah, this is the new one.
I've just been thinking about something I saw earlier with Sam.
What?
There was like this wanted poster, like full-on Western style, you know?
So?
And Sam
It
really
fixed
thought
camera.
there was
This
some
game
phones
sometimes still has
around.
fixed camera, but yeah, usually you get to control the
So
camera.
what, you're saying there's some criminal up on the mountain with us?
There was a message on this answering machine I found, and it was from this sergeant saying that there was this guy who had just gotten out of prison and there was nothing he could do.
Don't worry, it's total red herring. This doesn't matter.
He was saying it like a warning. I mean, maybe that's whoever was down in the basement before.
What?
Under the floorboards in the library, the light. Well, there was that guy I told you
Whoa,
about.
wait, what guy?
The guy who threatened the Washingtons. I mean, he said he wanted to take revenge by burning the whole place down. And then I found that crazy psycho letter.
Chris.
Well, these scenes are like
This is
really
your way of
weirdly
trying to make
stitched
me
together
feel
based on
better?
what you're finding. It's
You're
like
fired.
jumping a bit.
You hear that?
That was Josh.
Coming from the kitchen.
Wait, it's coming from it's coming from the other side of the door a second ago.
Ashley! Ash, what's going on? Let me in! Ashley! Are you okay? Gonna... Ash? Ash!
Oof. Eric Andrea, let me in. Thank you for the bits, Bob. Just imagine that guy going like, it's just a prank, bro, after you like bring them. Just a prank, bro. Don't get too upset. Where are we at? We're about to get to the Saw portion of the game. You don't understand the weird animation sometimes? It's just old animation being paired up with newer graphics.
I'm going to show you some pictures of people that you have come to know and like. But maybe you don't like them as much as you pretend to. Well, this is an exercise in honesty. Tell me which person from each pair you like the most. Take your time, your answers are important.
Well. You know what? We like Sam better. I don't really like either of them. But you know what? At least she's got balls. You know what, Chris? Not that there's anything wrong with her either. I don't know. Flip of the coin. I would really like to know how this system works, honestly.
So tell me, in this little game you're playing so diligently, who is it that you most dislike?
Josh.
Full of surprises. I think I'm beginning to understand you far better now. Oh, I'm afraid.
But yeah, they intentionally want you to kind of like dislike a lot of them in the first half of the game.
Joshua, he's been through so much. But you know that already, don't you?
Considering who he's asking these questions to, yeah, I guess he does. Or is that a dead clown? Mannequin? Is that normal for, you know, mental health? Levels.
Oh, fuck!
Babe.
Oh, fuck, what the fuck? Jessica!
Babe, still hard.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Jess! Jess!
Risk the shortcut. I don't know if he even knows that gun's loaded. Oops. How's it feel to be freezing cold? Shot! I mean, sorry, wrong game. Jason!
Jesus, fuck. Jess!
Keep those clothes on for me, babe. Jump down.
Shit! Fuck.
There we go. Sure. Thank you for the bits, Puff. Jump.
Okay.
Wrist to slide down.
Oh, no, damn it!
You're a real Nathan Drake now.
Come on. Let's go, Mikey boy. Jessica, I'm coming! I'm
Coming, bro. Coming. Shot. Just keep screaming. Why does the rifle keep popping out of existence? He's like dropping it and stuff while I'm moving around and then picking it back up, I think. Danger only makes it harder, babe. You know how I'm into this shit. God, this is good. Finding this thing is sometimes really annoying. I've looked at every square inch. Oh. Oh. What is it? What is it? Shinmu? Yes, this is Shinmu. We're looking for sailors right now. You know, you had so much urgency before. Why are you sauntering now? There you go. Saunter faster.
Jessica! Jess!
Why would he just leave her here after dragging her? That never made any sense.
Oh, God! No, Jessica! Oh, my God. Jess! Jess, are you okay?
Help.
Jessica!
That pussy's still wet for me, right? Last one, I swear. The horny is finally worn off from him. Do you intend to keep all your fingers? I don't know. I don't think it actually affects anything if you lose any, do you? Quick. Still in a dream. Whoops. Snake eater. Oh, come on, I hit that one. Fucking cripe. You're no Nathan Drake anymore. Shit, I'm fucked up. It's slippery, alright? Oh, I'm hitting it, I swear to God. Wait, maybe I'm hitting the wrong button. That's what I'm hitting. I keep figuring my X button on my controller is not the X button they want me to press. Oh my fucking God. I'll get him up there eventually, don't worry.
Okay. Okay.
Why are you climbing this again? I'm gonna get this poor man killed. Can Mike die for this? No.
Mission failed. We'll get him next time.
Well, I think they maybe made these a little bit tougher. shit. No, it still made it.
Shit. Is that him? Damn.
Why did you bother taking the scope off of it if it's jam- What?
No, 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 no. Shit. Alright.
Fuck me, man. You brought me to tears with your failures. I laughed so much. Well, hey. That's what I'm here for. That's how you truly entertain people. I'm not sure if you get up there faster, you get a different scene with that guy or not. I think it's the same.
Not so fast, cowboy.
How many people have died? Technically, no one has died yet. All these guys carry lighters, but none of them smoke. I know, right? Kind of weird. And he got over his girlfriend dying real quick, didn't he?
Fuck, that's it.
Spooky.
Come on, come on.
Those are some stiff-looking animations. They're all arsonists. That'd be the only actual plausible explanation. Dartigan is 6'1". That's new. You guys, people are surprised about that. Are like all YouTubers like generally kind of short or something? I've never actually looked into that. It might be true. The average height of a YouTuber is in fact 5'9". Yeah, I don't think the kerosene in this like 100-year-old lamp is gonna work. Just say it. We expected you to be 9'11", so you want me to like be someone who's on the brink of death, because that's what that person of that height would be. Dartigan is different. You get a quick time button if you make it on time and you find an old lamp and follow the guy to the sanatorium. Well, you end up going to the sanatorium anyways, but I think there's like just a slight difference in like the scene there if you get there a bit quicker. Nothing really too big. Are you gonna play the new Life is Strange game? Yes, I'll be playing that. Gotta see how that plays out, you know? Hey, 25 fun fact, if you shoot the Wendigo in the elevator shaft, the bullet gets lodged in its skull and you can see it still in its skull at the end of the game. I think I did shoot it there, didn't I? Pulled the trigger on it anyways.
Safety first.
Will you be causing chaos in GTA 6 when it comes out? Yes. Mr. Henry Caldwell, for the attention of the Blackwood... Is that supposed to be two W's there? I feel like that's supposed to be wood as in W-O-O-D. Blackwood Bragg Mining Crew. Subsequent to recent inspection, I am pleased to report that the Blackwood Bragg Mine associated facilities have exceeded all safety code requirements stipulated in Alberta provincial law. We commend our diligent engineering and maintenance staff for ensuring the well-being of our valued employees. Please keep up the good work in the knowledge that the company puts your safety first. Yours sincerely, Jefferson Bragg. Okay, yeah, it was supposed to be Blackwood because it's Blackwood at the bottom. The Blackwood Bragg Mining Company. New Life is Strange game, when does that come out? That comes out at the end of this month, I believe, and it's actually bringing Max back. You play as her again. That's the way it came, right? You don't think, the thing is, I don't think Max will work if she doesn't have, like, her, like, goth friend with her. That's like, they had the dynamic relationship, so it's gonna be a much harder sell. Chloe, yeah. Their dynamic just made that kind of work. No, dude, I don't think they build too many insane asylums on top of mountains. It's not exactly an efficient place for them.
What the Oh no.
Oh man, oh god. Oh man, oh god. You can play Life is Strange 2 weeks earlier if you pre-order the Ultimate. No, I'm not doing that.
Ash.
We're getting to 2 weeks earlier playtime now with games, are we, if you pre-order? Oh, he locked the door. How devious. Hmm. Oh, to be fair, if the patients escape, then they're not going to be a threat on the streets. So that's the thing. They're not criminals. They're just, people with mental illness. Though I guess in those places kind of treated them like that back in the day. You get to choose which ending you went for? Need to hear about the experience sometime. Acting on steroids. So, Chad, I think we're about halfway through this game now, aren't we? From what I recall, it only took me 2 streams to play through this game last time. And actually, I think I stopped right there after that guy, his girlfriend, fell into the pit. So I'm thinking we might stop here for the night and then finish it tomorrow. That's a pretty good stopping point. And also, leaves us plenty for a full stream. Maybe a little bit longer than a full stream tomorrow, actually. But, chat, you have all been amazing tonight. Thank you for joining me for, like, a really fun stream. That was, like, really good. A+ work from everyone. Myself and you guys, too. But, hopefully you'll be back for tomorrow. We'll play more of this. We'll finish it up. And then we'll have our fun again. 2 nights of fun, alright? But I want to thank you all for joining me tonight. You've all been amazing. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button. You can also hit the follow button on Twitch if you're over there. You can follow me on Discord, and you can check out my Patreon, where I'll actually be releasing the Star Wars Outlaw video tomorrow. That's all finished up. It'll be going up on Patreon first, and then a day or 2 later, I'll put it up on YouTube. But you can get it on Patreon ad-free, and with, no censorship of, like, the swear words if there's any in it. And also you get other cool stuff, like classic and DLC sins on it. So, give that a check. You can also become a free member and get access to, like, my little podcast I do on it. Sort of like a podcast, I guess. Best thing I can describe it with. But that's it for tonight. Thank you for any bit subs, gift subs, memberships, super chats. You guys threw a lot at me tonight. I am a very good, apparently, stream stripper. When I'm playing a horror game, you guys eat that shit up. I just need to play nothing but horror games, apparently. But hey, we got this. We got Silent Hill 2 coming up. I'm looking forward to that. I still gotta play through that other game similar to this, The Casting of Frank Stone. And then I'm sure there'll be more horror games after that. But hey, thank you to the mod team as well. You've all been amazing. I will see you all tomorrow. Until then, stay healthy, stay safe, stay cool, stay based, all that, stupid shit we say to each other these days. And I'll see you then. I am gonna go get something to drink, because my mouth is just full of, like, spit. Like, streamers get mouths full of spit. We don't usually tell you that, but it's true. By the end of stream, we are just, like, choked. Now that I left you with that lovely image, I'll see you later. I'm yapping, I'm yapping and rambling. Peace, everybody.